I love bees.
Yeah, so you're taking a special little bee right there, and you're gonna go with that
shoot,
mech. Do I need to lock the fucking thing?
Jesus.
Okay, so
no.
is anybody else joining us? Anybody else going once?
I'm just here to watch.
Going twice. Okay, so it'll be a 2v1 situation. Where's the last bag? There it is. No, that's not it. We're missing a bag.
We're missing the introductory lights.
Okay, I'll just reload that module.
Okay.
Because somebody had to flip the fucking...
Hey, by the way, it's back, in case you're wondering.
There it is.
Hey,
it took out a turret too, so...
Oh no.
The turrets will be inactive. It looks like we're starting up on level 4. I would suggest not going off and cliff diving.
Into the ocean?
What? Why can't I jump jet down there? That'd be great.
Right now, the old hut will not support your weight. The Countess Mansion will not support your weight. I'm just going to say that here now. The
power station will not.
The power station will not either. The dormitory buildings will, and the factory, the small factory, will say you can only stand on the grid without the smokestacks. Yes. And we can. This is lined up to the table, so we can use the grid features.
So you can use grid measurement.
No, so you can snap your mech to the grid.
Yes.
Go grab your catapult out from the. There's still another piece of table there, isn't there?
So if we're gonna 2v1, who's gonna be the 2? Who's gonna be the 1? You might want to figure that out first.
Well, you're the newbie, so you're gonna be with somebody else.
Okay, then I'm not gonna take a fucking catapult.
Well, that went into the medium mechs, I believe. But anyway, I will duplicate the armor sheet in a minute.
How about we put it this way? So, Cold, since you're going to be the 1, how about you pick the mech and then we'll have an aggregate battle value equal to yours.
I think that's acceptable.
As long as we're equal or less than yours.
I'll play the part of a security force for the space station. You guys came in on that dropship, and while it is unwise to bring anything over 70 tons, that should do more than enough to allow you to break out of the starport security and make your way to your objective, which is off map.
Sounds good.
Security forces? Will we see vindicators?
I'm not going to go that light. This is a starport just outside of a countess's mansion, so she's going to have forces that she feels are capable enough of protecting her. You guys are going to have. You guys might have bigger mechs. God, this is taking forever to load. You guys might end up with bigger mechs, but I'm going to say your gunnery will be one worse from mine.
Yeah, your noble house defense security.
I'm gonna run with 2-3 pilots, and you guys will be
2-3.
You guys will be 3-3.
2-3. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Again, Countess paranoid. Countess.
Okay, fine.
The heaviest mech I'm gonna take is probably not over 70 tons either. But it'll be a heavy mech. It'll be a heavy mech paired with a medium mech.
All right, just we'll choose our house. Liao is gonna give us a pick of the house attack craft. So we'll pick battle value matched or under.
Are we going to go era specific or no?
Well, I'm guessing. Do you want to do post clan or pre clan?
If it's post clan, I will say my pilot is a 3-3.
Yeah, because the clan weapons are going to be a lot better.
All right, that's one. Okay, hold on. That's one we would see here.
I was thinking about the arbiter. Yes, like 10 of them or something.
This is definitely a mech you would probably see at a spaceport. Not that one, not that one. I'm just looking to see what era this is. Alright, that's post-clan. That fits. Alright, that's my heavy mech.
Ooh, eggs, meat basket. Remember, you're giving us a lot of battle value to play with
Shit.
here.
I just deleted that.
Undelete it. Control Z.
Yeah, I am. Now remember, you guys saw what weapons it had, but it's paper. This mech is not designed to stack up to shit.
I mean, yeah, but it's 1650 BV. That gives us a lot of that gives us a lot of leeway to take something else. I mean, there's a lot of assault mechs that aren't 1650.
You guys are limited to 70 tons. For
Total?
No, not total.
70-ton tops.
70 ton is your biggest you can bring, and then you need to bring a medium mech. We'll say 130 tons.
Okay, never mind. Gonna go searching through clan mechs now.
If you're bringing clan mechs, I'm going to reduce that down to 110 tons. So it'll be like a heavy inner sphere and a clan light. Which there are still a bunch of fucking deadly clan light mechs.
Ah, there's something wrong with my screen. I can't read half this lettering.
I will. Yeah, it's the lighting. For some reason, the lighting does that. Is that any better?
Yes.
Huh.
Gosh dang it. My talk button is flipping everything.
There we go. And you guys have to pick your second mech before I'm picking my second mech. Since I had to pick first.
All right, Magma. I think I've got our heavy that we should take.
Oh.
Yeah, this one over here.
The Black Knight? Yeah. Good choice.
No, this one.
Okay.
That is 3080. No. That is Dark Age. Try to keep it to just post-clan invasion, please.
Okay, fine.
I always find something nice that nice and on Sarna.
So, what's the tournament scene for this game like? Is it very, this is the age that we're playing in, and these are the point restrictions and stuff, or?
Yeah. So you can have tournaments in any era, and battle value limitations and all that kind of stuff as well. We'll find Warhammer Victor.
No, 38 is not Dark Age. 3080 is Jihad.
Nah, whoop.
3080 should be just post Jihad.
It is
to
exactly
the
the last year of the Jihad.
I know you want
Okay.
the
Dark Age is
fly.
3081. So you want to keep me
well, stay
so not
stay pre.
3067
I'll give you up to the Civil War.
to Civil War or through the Civil War?
Uh,
if it comes Civil War ends 3067,
right, and it starts.
3062.
Yeah. Try to keep it like 3060 and prior.
Okay.
What's a good security force skin?
I gotta put this one
Oh,
back.
that one's not good. That one's not bad.
Oh, please have them fight the militia force later. But like
A militia.
crap,
A militia
crap
force.
spectacular. Yeah, like the crappiest almost mix that there never was. I found this absolute gem. I'm gonna send you Cold. I'm gonna send you this absolute gem of a mech.
Okay.
Why can't I pull anything out of the heavy bag?
Is somebody already looking in it?
In it right now.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
If two people are looking in it, only the first person has control.
Okie dokie.
Jesus.
Hello. Hey, Kim.
Let's
Hello?
see here.
What sucks is in the menu, you literally can't see the year well enough.
That's what the master unit list is for. I will link you to the master unit list.
That would be fantastic.
It's a long link, but that should be it. Oh, that thing? I think I've seen that thing
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
You have? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome to do.
That and what was his name again? I always get the names mixed up. Yeah, the Arbiter. Yes, you need Arbiters as well.
Alright, what do you have?
Guns.
Your second line mech. I don't think a Countess would pay for a second line mech like that. Interesting thought.
Militia.
There's a thought. Okay, that's a thought. I have some good thoughts.
If they've already picked, do you want to share?
Did they pick? Did you
I
guys
don't
pick?
know.
We haven't picked yet.
Oh, okay. That's why I said if.
Somebody was just talking about that thing.
Yeah, I was.
Ah,
It is the different version. I'm trying to find the earlier version.
that's scary. That is fucking scary. Can somebody look up the rules on Heavy Gauss? I think it's damage drops off with distance is what that is. So it's short range it's 25, medium range it's 20, and long range it's 10.
Okay, so here's the original version. Original model.
Okay.
Yeah, that
You need that deleted? Or actually, just put it back in the bag. Wow, that has no armor either.
Don't need armor.
Oh, this is one of those rare ones that it has more armor in the arms than the side torso.
Truly a strange beast.
This is truly
Always
an
stand
odd
side on.
time we are living in.
Be like Neo and just go. Poof, poof, poof.
But if you find a heavy you want, I'll pick a medium. I got a medium I'll also use.
Yep.
Hello. Hello. My cat gets so excited when I look at him.
What does an ECM suite do? It adds +1 to difficulty to hit, correct?
The Guardian ECM, I believe. Yes.
Well, this would be a clan ECM. But it's +1 to hit, I believe. That's still an interesting idea.
Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is the good heavy for us. Let me know what you think about that one.
You want to do that? Sure.
It's a good mech. It's not a bad mech. I don't know if there's a model for it.
For the same idea.
Why would the game have bad mechs?
I don't know. Ask the dragon.
Because
Poorly
it makes
constructed and designed.
because it makes the good mix stand out.
Because memes?
One of the reasons why I like this mech is it can basically alpha strike every turn and only generate 3 heat.
Large laser. Which model is that?
This is the
Guillotine.
Yeah, which model?
GLT5M.
Okay, so is that no? That's not the standard. Yeah, large laser. SRM6, 4 medium lasers, ER large laser. I mean, I might as well just give you a Battle Master icon or totem, but it kind of also looks like a thug. Kind of.
I mean,
What make you talking about?
it's a very slenty boy. It's got pauldrons.
The guillotine. I need to see if I'm gonna see if this will load. No. That will not load whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm getting shit ton of load errors.
I'm trying to think of what else would look like that. I still think a thug might be a good one. And there is no thug. Okay. Ah, fuck it. You guys just get a Battle Master.
Hey.
Well, a Battle Master piece for that mech. Because the weaponry is pretty same. Except the large lasers on the left arm. Anyway. What is your other mech? So you have 70
I thought
ton.
you were going to pick your second before we picked ours.
Nope, you guys got to pick yours first because I picked first.
Yep.
Wolverine's not a bad choice.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
There are a lot of 50 and 55 ton mechs.
It's like medium range of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
From the picture I get of the guillotine, I'd say like a Grand Crusader or what's it called? Flak.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, if only I could
You're
bring
my
that.
cat.
If only I could bring that, you guys would be shitting bricks.
That sounds fair. You should do it because it'll be fun. You know, Dwarf Fortress is fun.
That's another idea I was thinking of.
As fun as a trip to the circus to hug all the clowns.
So there's a specific 55-ton clan mech that is from 3086
Fun.
that looks like its bigger brother. Exactly like its bigger brother, but it's 20 tons lighter.
Timberwolf 3.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be brave. I am gonna be brave. I'm gonna break my own rule here just to be brave because you guys are gonna laugh at this. I think it's in this bag. So you know how nobility aren't always smart, right?
Cameron,
How dare
for
you.
example. Sure, go ahead.
So you know how nobility aren't always smart. Okay, standard rules, not introductory.
I take offense.
And they don't always know, you know, about warfare and all this kind of stuff, but they see things and they like things, and they're like, oh, they put. I'm just gonna get it.
Yeah,
I'm
show don't
just,
tell.
yeah, you guys can see what it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh. We're gonna have fun.
3 R60Ls. They took the actuators out of the legs. They're basically just turrets.
Variant of the mech is modified to make moves. Standard. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna break my rule just because this is gonna be funny as fuck.
So what is it?
A Rakshasa.
What?
Why?
I don't even know. My law is
That technically
much.
qualifies as a heavy mech, and I'm fairly certain it should be considered a paperweight.
It is considered a paperweight. It is a terrible design. But our nobility woman.
It is Artemis Ford LRM-10s though. That's not nothing.
Have you seen the armor on my Jaeger? There's nothing there.
It's like you know
Where
when the
is it?
kid goes past the store and goes, "Mom, I want a Timberwolf." She goes,
Amazing that these
we
fucking-
got Timberwolves at home, dear."
Yeah, this is the Timberwolf at home.
Yeah.
It is stunning that those are actual like Clan War era mechs, and we're bringing a fucking Secession War era mech that's probably going to be better than it.
Yeah, you are.
The Wolverine is better than that mech. And it shouldn't be. It absolutely should not be.
It's considered one of the worst of its class.
It's considered an absolute
technically a heavy.
failure of a design, but it is going to be played by Senior Madcat.
And what does that mean?
Scale it up some more just to make it look stupid big, because, you know.
Okay, I have my security forces. I'm trying to think of where they would actually set up. Probably something like this.
But they wouldn't be actually at the Countess's mansion?
No, because the Countess runs this. The Countess. So these are the familial lands of the Countess von Countess. Yes, their last name is Countess. So this is the familial lands of Countess von Countess and her family's planetary spaceport, which is loaned out to the planetary government to. All right, that is entirely too big.
No, it's not. It's the correct size.
No, it's a battle master. He's the master of battle.
Also, I think it'll actually be better for that to be there.
He's the master at arms of the Countess.
So
We're gonna put our dropship between the mansion and the fucking guard. Okay.
well, you have 3 dropship pads, which I honestly think they're too close. Anyway, so she heard about this amazing new design, because everybody knows the Timberwolf. Everybody knows the Timberwolf. It's a flagship clan mech, and the Innersphere tried to reproduce it, and she wanted one. She would not accept no for an answer. She wanted one, so she got one.
She got something that looked like a Timberwolf.
She
Yes,
got the Discount Dan version of the Timberwolf. Okay,
She may have bought it from Discount Dan.
she may have actually bought it from Discount Dan.
Cobbled together
yes.
from Solaris 7 scrap. That wonderful
And
industrial
now
world
it only smells slightly of dead skunk. It's a deal.
Man, this is bad.
I will make both of my pilots. I will make my Jägermech a 2-3. I will make my Rakshasa a 3-3. You guys are both 3-3 pilots. Does that seem fair? I can go on to the.
I mean, we're technically letting you bring 2 heavies.
Yeah.
Or medium.
I will go check the master unit list for BVs on that.
The Jaeger mech is what, 1625. The other one's technically your Rakshasa is a 1748. Fucking doubt.
I will.
I mean, that's.
Watch it ravage us.
Well, it's the thing is, all of its critical components are armored like a motherfucker. Legs and center torso. It survives. It's a chunky boy.
I think my big cat would get chunky if he didn't have his kitten to play with.
Okay, the Rakshasa on a 3-3 pilot is 2517. The what are you guys running?
We're running a guillotine with a 3-3.
What's the guillotine model?
Guillotine 5M. GLT 5M.
So a 3-3 pilot for you is 2120. And the other, what's the other mech?
Our other mech is the Wolverine WVR 6M. Now we got a 5M and a 6M. Hey.
Okay, and my Jaeger.
What's this? What's a 6M worth?
Hold on. Jaeger 3-3 is a 2340. Wolverine 3-3 is an 1859. I will let you guys be a 2-3 for 2169. So your Jaeger pilot is a 2-3. Or, I'm sorry, your Wolverine pilot's a 2-3. And your guillotine pilot is a 2-3.
Is it 2-3?
Yeah, your
And
guillotine.
what will that put us at then?
So that's 2473, 2169 for you guys, and that is 2340. Where's the other one? 2517. So pretty close. I think I got like 100 points on you guys. Maybe up to 200 points.
What was
Thanks
yours
for the
again?
paper.
Guillotine is 2473.
Okay.
Wolverine is 2169.
Nice.
Rakshasa is 2517. And 2340 on the Jaeger.
I mean, you got a little bit more than that on us. Were we total out at 4642?
It's whatever.
It's not going to be perfect. I'm giving you guys.
And you've got 4860. I mean, it's close. But also both of your mechs are out tier R's.
Outweigh. The
yeah.
Jaeger's paper. Your Wolverine probably. What's your Wolverine's armor value?
It's like 25 in the CT.
No, total.
Oh, the Wolverine 168.
Yeah, my Jaeger's 116.
No. It's true. We do have quite a bit of armor on you, but that means you've got weapons on us.
Yeah, we're a Space Force Countess, defense force.
Wearing ceremonial armor as opposed to real armor.
Yeah, pretty much. She liked big guns and she cannot lie, but she doesn't know too much.
Queen.
She doesn't know too much else.
But she didn't bring the milkshakes to the yard, so.
Well,
So
brought these boys to the yard.
Is this a death match, or are we trying to get somewhere?
If you want milkshakes to the yard, you need to play a cat.
We're just smashing.
Here's your guys' initiative die.
Thanks.
Hey, that's locked. Okay, does everybody have mech models? You guys need a Wolverine model, right? Did you get it?
Nope, I got it.
Okay.
If you roll initiative per mech, right?
You roll yeah,
That's per side.
or I can shuffle. Yeah, it'll be per side. So one of you guys can roll trade off rolling.
All right, then we need to get the dice for our weapons. So I need
in you.
six.
Wait,
I need 6 set of D6s.
Is that
You can
locked?
all do it.
That was locked. Weird. I don't think I need jump jets. Are these locked? What is going on? Why are these locked?
Oh god, the staggers.
Okay. I don't think I have jump jets. No, I do not. Okay.
All right, there we go. I've got my weapon dice.
I'm going to start this out interesting. The Jaeger walked here from trying to see where he walked from. 4 grids.
And I would
I'll
walk
give him a 2.
500 miles, and I would walk 500 more.
And the Rakshasa is stationary.
How many? What's the Jaeger speed?
Jaeger is a 4.6 and the Rakshasa is a 5.8. So
Okay.
the Rakshasa's a little bit of a speedy boy.
So the Jaeger walked to that spot.
The Jaeger walks to that spot.
So it only gets a +1. Uncovered Foursquare.
You guys are unloading from this dropship, so one of you gets to go on the first turn. Keep in mind, if you do not raise suspicion, then you should be okay. And another interesting thing, I'm just trying to think here, because my mechs are very spread apart, but at the same time they're not. Your guys' objective is to clear the spaceport.
Yeah, I can get down for that. So
I'm going to...
Magma, you want to come out guns blazing?
Well, if you do that, it'll immediately alert the security forces, because right now you have a pass to land.
Okay. So what's that? If we do nothing, then we just roll initiative and we go into a normal round, or what?
If you don't attack immediately leaving, there's a chance that your actions will not be noticed. Yeah, we're gonna duke it out. That it's gonna happen. Just how often or how many turns before it happens.
Walks out of our jump ship holding a crate of stuff with our mech's arms. They're gonna think we're just using one of our battle mechs as a loader mech and ignore us.
Wrong, because the spaceport has haulers, and if they see your mech carrying something, they're going to think something is up.
Yeah, I mean we're basically stepping out of this dropship, and then it's time to start fucking shit up, right?
Yeah, the turrets are active. They have
You said the turrets are inactive.
The turrets are active. They have undescribed or
not
undetermined.
alerted.
They have undetermined weapons on them.
What? Earlier you said that there weren't going to be active turrets.
I took out some of the turrets.
Yeah, just
there
blow
are
up the power station.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Okay, so you're saying there's active turrets.
There are
so
active
I'm going to
turrets.
say we absolutely should fire during our first round here.
One of you is going to be out of the dropship. I'm trying to build a scenario here.
Yeah.
All right, well, Magma, who do you want to stepping off first?
Depends on what you want to do.
I mean, look, we can have the guillotine step off the boat and then just fire into the fucking power station.
The power station has an undetermined amount of hit points.
I have a lot of firepower. We can't fight both these mechs and the turrets. We will lose extremely quickly. There's 5 turrets pointed at us.
The turrets also have gunnery.
Yeah, that's what I'm also saying, is that there's going to be 5 other things shooting at us, plus 2 mechs.
If I step out first, I can immediately jump behind our drop ship and take some shots at the power station.
I mean,
Yes.
if you see me, I can... If I literally step out the front of the dropship, I could still take shots at it.
Yes, but if my whole thing is I could jump to the back of our drop ship and they won't have line of sight on me.
I mean, that's probably a pretty good idea. If you can take out that power, if you can take out the power supply in a single hit, but you're gonna need to make sure that power station goes down.
Or else, I think that was the threat. Jeez,
It is.
Is it
It's the
heating
threat of
up?
the other fucking turrets lighting us the fuck up.
Oof.
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
All right, I like that idea. So I will I start in the dropship then.
Yep.
That's as close as representing to being in the dropship as I can get.
Okay.
You can do it. You can do the shoot guns. Yeah.
Jumping, yeah.
Yeah, jump,
How far do you jump?
jump up,
5.
jump up, and get down. Jump, jump, jump. As they say. as the classical song goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if just looking at this over here, that's 5 there. So you can surmise that this is also 5. I'll say that you did start on the blackened area, so you can jump to the first brown grid behind it.
And then just face towards the power
And
station.
then the orcs come in.
Or point towards the Countess's mansion, just fucking light that shit the fuck up and go, knock, knock, motherfuckers. House Liao here to wreck your shit.
Roll 2d6. Just roll these 2d6, not off the table.
Oh my god.
And that's the person who moved the mech. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it's time to light that power station up. You get to go.
He gets to move.
It is my mech's turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walked for 4, so that is 2.
It's 1.
Oh, I jumped 5. What is that?
You jumped 5, so that gives you +2.
Oh shit.
Where's that?
They're over here on this side here. It's the red dice. Just put a jump with a 2 on it.
Jump up, and get down. Yeah. Who doesn't like classical music? Did they manage to blow up the power station or not?
They didn't
No, we're
get
not
there yet.
firing yet.
Okay, not yet.
You have raised some suspicion of the turrets. The automated turrets are watching your mech. These 2 turrets. Actually, no, you jumped, so. Shit, I need to make a second roll. You caught the attention of the mechs at the spaceport. They are wondering why you have jumped behind your dropship.
Would you like to inform them with medium, large lasers and SRM-6 missiles?
Yeehaw! Watch this.
Oh yeah.
House Liao
Fuck. Hold on.
can afford only the dumbest of mercenaries.
Okay, let's see. Oh shoot.
Heat
Oh,
ammo, heat
shoot it.
ammo.
I guess I can shoot the turret, but I can't actually shoot the power station.
No, you can shoot the power station.
It's 10 away.
I'm sorry, I forgot ammo counters.
10. You can shoot it with a large laser.
Ammo heat.
Oh, that's right. Okay, large laser, I guess.
Ammo
You
heat.
shoot the turrets with something else, but
Okay, those are your ammo and heat counters. Please set them up as need be. And don't look at this sheet. Is all I'm asking.
At what sheet?
The sheet that
Exactly.
the separate sheet. Yes, the separate sheet.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, okay, I guess I shoot a large laser at the power station. It's medium. Medium, I jumped.
It is a building. It's stationary, so it has a -4. And it's a quite large building itself.
So -4. So I'm looking at 2s. So I hit it.
Base guaranteed to hit. Roll your large laser.
If you're, if you're guaranteed to hit it, like guaranteed, then that is what it is.
Roll the 3, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So he's guaranteed to hit. So
Okay, and that's a standard large laser.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's 8 damage.
correct.
Okay.
Oh. Yeehaw!
The base is going on full alert starting next turn. The mechs will be shooting at you.
so next turn.
Yes, you got off a surprise attack without waiting for your partner to get out of the dropship.
I'm gonna fix that problem next turn. So roll.
Hey, boss, did you see what I did?
Where did that come from?
Yeah. I'm about to march my way out of this.
Yeah, it was like, I'm still powering up my mech.
I just heard all systems nominal. Like I'm finally ready to go.
Jesus. All right.
I jumped the gun.
Literally, you jumped you hopped out, jumped the dropship, turned and fired on a power station. Looks sick as fuck, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Midair, I was at the top of my arc when I shot at the power station, then land on the other side.
Ooh, yeah, that looks sick.
Yeah, I saw it. It happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
It counts.
Yeah.
So ready, spaghetti?
Yeah. Roll initiative.
It's actually why I have the laser version of the Wolverine. Because the autocannon keeps flipping me around midair.
Did you roll?
I did not yet. 1 quick second.
Counters.
Yeah, you didn't think the power station would be unarmored and go down easy, did you?
Yeah, it's gonna go down fairly easy. Easier than a mech. Easier than 5 separate turrets we would have to spend 5 rounds killing.
It's like 1, 2, 10.
The turrets aren't the biggest threat.
Right, it's the mechs, but the problem is the turrets are a threat on top of the mechs.
They are. They are.
We already have 200 BV on us.
So you already said that the power station cannot support our mech's weight. So if I jump on
But
it,
also just step on it, yes.
You would have to DFA it, and you would you would have to melee it.
and then I would probably go up in a giant arc of electricity.
All right,
It's
hold
like
on.
sick
1,
as
2,
fuck.
3, 4, 5.
You won't do it, pussy. You won't. I mean, you could DFA the turret. Oh, it's just outside your jump.
Yeah.
You're 1 short.
Okay, did you roll initiative? What'd you get?
Yeah, we got a 9.
Okay, my mechs move first. So that'll be my Jaeger mech will move first because he was stationary. And first to jump on the gun. 4-6 range of 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Who built this map?
Not I.
Well, I'm just saying there is stuff underground.
There is stuff underground, yes. Like that Hermes. And that Hermes. And that Hussar. And that Hussar. And yeah, they are... I don't know where the fuck I got that counter from.
There's a counter down there. Want to delete all that?
Yeah, I got it. I think it was shit inside a dropship.
Oh.
because that's where it was. Anyway. Okay. Next mech to move. My Jaeger mech moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My Jaeger mech moved 5 for on a run.
So that's a 2.
And it's a 2. And the next mech to move, I would believe that it would be first the mech behind the dropship, because the other mech, because of his little stunt.
Yeah.
The other mech inside the dropship is still making his way down the ramp, and he's not quite there yet.
I believe in you, robo people. May you kill humans. That's the law, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Robotic aliens come to kill all humans. Yeah, the law's full of aliens for Mechwarrior. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold
Then
on, it's loading an asset.
yeah.
But I think one of Tech's talks, they mentioned something about Cthulhu as well.
Okay, I'm gonna get up close and personal with that power station. I'm gonna run forward 7, and then
Flip. Scroll mouse wheel. Yeah. Do a flip!
Do a Space Station 13 flip. Sideways.
yeah,
Now you can turn your rotational value to 30% up at the far right. Oh, lift height is right next to that. That's right. That's how you fix the lift height. Right there. Far upper right of the screen.
Oh, yes.
That's how you do it.
Boom. Yep. Thank you. God, it was
I knew I'd... Yeah,
it's...
Yeah, He-Man doing a lift over here.
Right. So you're gonna fuck up some shit? I would say the power station still. But now it's time for the Rakasa's movement.
Yeah.
I'll give you this. There.
Are you fucking kidding me? 150 hit points?
It's a spaceport's power station.
Okay, cool. Just DFA it next turn.
That's gonna damage the fuck out of your legs. Okay, 5, 8.
Okay, just DFA the turret then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You know what? If we were gonna do this whole guns blazing, we should have just landed our dropship on the power station.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
just have our freaking landing exhaust vaporize it.
Yeah, that's actually something you can do. 7 is 3. Okay.
That's cool.
All right. Rakshasa's moved.
all right, now it's time for the guillotine to come on out.
I'm gonna say that this fuel truck is actually on the way to your dropship.
What's my speed? 4?
At least 2.
Can I throw the fuel truck into the power station?
Do you have a hand actuator?
Yes.
Then it is quite possible. Fuel truck is the fuel truck is
I
think the fuel truck is 15 tons fully filled. Rough balling it.
Oh my god, this game's actually great.
Right, so we come out here.
Well, it's all to the GM as well.
3, 4. So that'd be 4.
You started here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Didn't grab my die.
So then I have to run. Okay, so then if I'm gonna run, I might as well take the full 6.
Okay.
All right, so I moved 5 squares, so that gives me a run of 2. All right, and we get to shoot first.
Okay,
Yes.
I ran 7, so I get a.
And just so you know, turrets do not have arcs. They are just 360. So just because they're facing some way or another doesn't mean that they're not looking at you. Keep in mind, you do not have to take out the power station. Helpful hint from GM. You do not have to take out the power station.
So what you shooting at, man?
Oh, we're at. Okay.
You move first. You shoot first.
Okay, I am going to split fire.
You're going to split fire.
Yes.
So it's a +1 to your second target.
Yeah, so my primary target is going to be the powers, or no, it's going to be the Jaegermech.
Okay.
Jaegermech. I'm going to shoot it with a large laser, and then I'm going to dump an SRM-6, and how much heat dissipation do I have? 14.
18. Or you have 14 dissipation. I mean, if you fire the SRM-6, a medium laser, and a large laser, you'll only generate 1 heat.
Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, I'm going to put an SRM-6 and a medium laser into the power station. So that's going to be 3s to hit the power station.
Yeah, that'd be 3s to hit the power station.
And let's see, I ran, so that's 2. That's medium. No, that's long against your Jaegermech. 3, 4, 5. 9, 10, 11. That's an 11 to hit your Jaegermech with a large laser.
Oh, that's impossible to hit.
How?
You'd have to roll a 12 to hit.
I thought you had to meet the number, not exceed.
Okay, okay. That means out of 2d6, you have to roll an 11 or a 12.
Yeah, it's only 1 heat. I'm gonna do it.
I mean, okay. Or you could just dump it all into the power station.
It's called the luck of the draw.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the large laser first.
Okay, I apologize. I just stepped away. I am back.
All right, large laser into the Jaegermech.
Nope.
Yes.
Miss?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the SRM and the medium laser. Hits.
What's it?
It's 3 and 12 chance.
Okay, so what's the damage on him? Oh, the SRM, you got to roll cluster.
Yep.
It's SRM-6 is right.
Correct.
What'd you roll?
Hold on. Ah.
It's only a 1 in 4 chance to hit.
8.
Awful.
8. That's 4 missiles.
Okay.
That's 8 damage plus the medium laser, which is so it's a total of 13 damage.
Correct.
Yep.
God, that thing just soaks
Alrighty.
everything, doesn't it?
We're playing
Cool.
we're playing I Spy here. Was that your guys' turn?
Well, no, that was his firing.
On the power generator, yes.
Oh, so now I fire and then your guys fire?
Yeah.
Now you get to choose either the Jaegermech or the Rakshasa.
Well,
Your mech or the Rakshasa?
yeah, you guys finish out your firing phase, and then I will retaliate.
I thought it was alternating.
Yeah, because we alternated.
You alternate on movement, but I'd rather prefer everybody fire first.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It all resolves at the same time.
Yeah.
I wish you a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Have a good. Bye-bye.
All right,
Stay
I'm going to target the Rakshasa. I think I am in your right arc.
Yeah, sure. No. Hold on. Sheet, we need you. You're just barely, I think. No, back here.
Center.
You're in the front arc.
No.
Oh, that's still the. Oh,
Hold on.
We should have had a hole where the.
Okay.
Okay, so that's.
That's the side arc.
On the
You're in
right
the,
arc.
yeah, you're in the right arc.
Yeah, I'm in the right arc. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to fire everything at you. That will
Okay.
generate. It'll
Everything's a
generate
lot.
3 heat for me.
You
Plus
like
running,
heating
so
up.
I'll go to 5 heat, but
You really like heating up early.
yeah, but you know, why not? I can fire everything at you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3.
So my to hit on you is going to be what's that? 2 plus 1 from the intervening cover.
Yes. 1 for intervening cover. Plus, if it hits that intervening cover, it's dirt.
So, and then plus range.
Yes. So the range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right, so it'll be long range on everything but the ER large laser, which will be short range. So it'll be +4 for the other stuff. So it'll be what's that? 3 plus 4, 7.
Yes.
7 ups on everything else.
Well, hold on. You ran plus your gunnery is 2, so that's 4 plus 3 plus range plus 1. So
4 plus 3 plus.
So it's 2 for running plus your gunnery, which is over here, which is another 2. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7
plus 1,
8. So it's 8 plus range.
Not 8 plus range. I
Yeah.
think you're double counting.
No.
It's gunnery's 2,
Yes.
running's 2,
Yes.
cover is 1. That's
Yes.
5 plus range.
Plus
That's 9.
plus 3
Why plus 3?
because of my movement.
yeah, he ran 7.
So you have a 12 to hit then. So no, then I'm not. That's what?
So 8 plus range from the guillotine, which you are what 7? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
that's
6,
plus
7.
4. That's long range on those. What?
So 8. So your ER large laser is 8. Everything else is 10. Remember, short range is 0, medium range is 2, long range is 4. So it's 8. It's 8 for your ER large laser, and that's it. Everything else is in your medium range, which will be. I'm sorry, everything else is in the long range, which will be 12s.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Apologize. I apologize.
I'm doing the math on this one here, and it's I have to get 12s to hit you with everything.
Or just a large laser.
Or 8 for the large laser.
Yeah, we're an 8 for the large laser. Fuck it. I'll
Also-
just fire the large laser at this point.
The rule for Artemis is just +1 on the dice roll of the cluster table, correct? I believe that's what it is.
I think it's listed over here for something.
I don't believe so, but I believe it is +1 on the cluster hit table dice roll. So if I rolled a 9, it would actually be a 10, but that wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, shit. And then hitting the Jaeger mech is, what's that? That's all still long range, except it's 1 less. So it would, be 11s? Well, actually, no, because you're beyond range for the other stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to fire the ER laser then at your, at the, Rakshasa.
Okay.
7?
No, it's a miss.
Yep, okay.
You hit the berm. Right in front of the Rakshasa, but very close to it, but not quite.
Okay.
Okay, the Jägermech's going to retaliate against the Wolverine. So it's got 2 Gauss rifles at a range of whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4,
What
5,
version
6,
of the
7,
Jaeger
8, 9,
was
10,
that?
11, 12, 13. Well, I mean, we're 13 away, so that's medium range.
Oh god, Gauss rifles on
Mhm.
the mech.
Yeah. So 2 Gauss.
3054 Jaeger mech.
Yeah, 2 Gauss rifles. Look how much ammo it has. It has 6 tons.
Okay.
But it also has no armor. The Wolverine has more armor. Okay, so medium range is 2, 4, 7, 9s to hit, 10s to hit.
I'm going to switch to a different one. Thanks for showing me. That's cool. That's cool.
Have a good one.
They both miss, so I'm going to subtract those ammo bins, which should take. Doesn't matter. They take from the same one, and that'll be the Rakshasa's turn, or that'll be the Jägermech's turn. The Rakshasa will return fire onto the guillotine, which should be interesting. What is it? 7?
Yeah, 7 or way.
He's gonna fire with both LRM-10s and 2 large lasers. So short range on the LRMs and medium range on the large lasers. So 3, 5, 7 plus. So 7's for the LRMs, 9's for the large lasers. LRMs. One hits, and lasers. 1 hits. All right. 1 hits. That's an 11.
1. Yeah, those 2.
Large laser hit location is a 5 on the front arc of the guillotine.
Okay. 5 is a
Right leg.
right leg. Okay, that's 8 damage.
And cluster hit table for the LRM-10 is 4, which is a 5. So 5 is 6 missiles, so that is 2 hit locations, the first one being 5, the second one being 1. First hit location is an 8. And so your left torso takes 5 damage.
Left torso takes 5 damage.
And your center torso takes 2. I'm sorry, 1.
Got it.
And that is it.
All right. Ready to roll initiative again?
Yep.
All right, we got 7.
I got 7. Roll again.
All right.
9.
8 as it fell.
All right, you guys move your first mech first, then I will move my first mech, then your second mech, my second mech.
Go ahead, Darksteel.
So my question is, does the power station count as intervening terrain, like level 1 cover?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't even shoot the turrets that round, so you guys should be thankful. They are still tracking, adjusting IFF.
I'm going to jump then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Also, guys, make sure to keep up on your heat.
Yep.
I have generated no heat on either. I mean, shit, the Jägermech can't overheat.
Well, until it starts losing heat sinks.
No, only if an engine gets destroyed or damaged. If it takes 2 engine hits, it'll start to overheat.
Okay, I'm there.
Because that's 10. So if it takes 2 engine hits.
Oh, you have an XL fusion. Oh.
Yeah, if it takes 2 engine hits, I fire all my weapons and I run. It'll max out at 20 dissipation or 20 heat generating.
Okay, so
Red is Mr. Jumpy. And you were right here?
yeah, I jumped 5.
Okay, so you generate 5 heat.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
So does the heat get added immediately?
No.
You can tick up your heat indicator for the shooty phase.
We already did that. He's got his 1 heat from that.
Yeah, but the heat will not take effect until next time.
All right. Well, so it's your move, Gold.
Yep. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll make that 4 so he's just walking. Confident strut from our Jägermech hero. That should be a 0.
4 squares. That's 1.
No, right there.
Oh, you only moved 2 squares. Yeah, that's 0. All right. And the guillotine's turn to move.
Yep, the turret IFF has re-identified you guys as enemies.
Oh no, I don't have Guardian ECM. Did I just get DC'd?
No. You're good.
Okay.
All right, that'd be running for 6, and I moved 4 squares.
So that's a 1.
That's 1 on my run.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Torso twist there, front arc. Okay. So he was right here. Why can I select that? Okay, so he was right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He ran 6, which is a 3.
3.
Okay, and you're still in his side arc. So just so you know, the Rakshas is gonna shoot at the guillotine. With, again, the large lasers and the Artemis LRMs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the guillotine. The cover does not come into play because it does not pass, on that line. Same as with this cover. It's...
Yeah, you're in my right arc.
Yeah. So, but I can torso twist to have you be in the front arc.
Weapons.
Or is that right arc? Let me see.
You'd be torso twisting.
That's front arc. Okay.
I thought if you torso twist, you can only fire the weapons on the side.
No, if you torso twist and you're still in the side arc, then you can only fire the side weapons. If you torso twist to the front arc, you can fire all the weapons.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm in your front arc then, because you torso twist and I'm now in your side arc.
It's hard to tell. Hold on.
If you want to level it, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, no, I'm still in your right arc.
I can't even see where exactly my mech is under this thing, so hold on. Front arc.
Yeah, you're just in the front arc.
Just barely.
I thought it would draw you. I thought you draw a straight line out from the arc.
No, it goes off of the hexes. It's not exactly a straight line. It is by hex. And the side arc is these two. The front arc is these two. So it's in the front arc.
Okay.
It's very, 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 very close. Like, I think if you were right there, that would be side arc. So the Rakshasa will fire the LRMs and the large lasers. Medium range for both. So 2, 3, 6 plus. Okay, so 8s, right?
You also ran, so +2. Yeah, so 6 plus 8 too. Yeah, so that's 8.
Okay, just one of the LRM 10s hits. Cluster table of. They all hit, so the hit locations are each going to take 5. That is 10, and your center torso. Your center torso takes 5, and your left, or I'm sorry, your left arm still takes 5 because I'm in your right arc. Your right torso and your left arm each take 5. Your center torso is okay.
So right torso, left arm.
Right torso, left arm. I apologize because I'm
it.
again in your. Wait, no, I'm in your front arc.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are you? No, you're in my right arc.
Yeah, I'm in your right arc. So yes, right torso, left arm.
So right torso, left arm. Got
Each
it.
take
Yep.
5. Yep.
Oh, that looks like it hurt.
The Jaeger mech's going to shoot at the Wolverine. Short range for the Gauss rifles. And long range for the medium lasers. We're going to fire everything. Gauss rifles are the top 2. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6 plus range.
My jump is technically a 3 because I moved 5 and then jump adds +1.
Is it a 3?
Well, yeah, because I moved 5 hexes, which is 2, and then jumping adds +1 to that.
Hold on. Where is the heat points table, weapon attack?
It's right here on at the bottom of the movement. Jumped 1 additional.
+1 additional. Okay. So you have 3. You're a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so make it a 3.
I just didn't know how to.
I'll right click and roll. Or right click and rotation value. Okay, so 1, 4, 7 plus range. So the Gauss rifles, I said were the top. They both miss. The 1 medium laser hits. Medium laser hit location front arc is 10.
His left arm.
Left arm?
Left arm takes 5?
Yep.
5, yes.
Okay.
And that is my phase done.
Not my ancestral mech.
Well, if you're very offended, now's the time to shoot back.
Now's the time you start writing or screaming in Old Cantonese.
He's at a range of 7.
Yeah, he's at a range of 7. That's short range for a Gauss rifle.
Short range for a large laser. Or no, it's medium range for a large laser, long range for everything else.
So I jumped.
That's 5 heat. So you have 9 more heat you can generate before you're starting to tick up.
Hold on.
Fire both mediums.
Darkstar, I apologize. You're not going to like the end of this turn.
If they miss, they hit the power station.
If it is a close...
Big hit from that turret, yeah, it's going to shoot the power station.
Yeah, it might.
Okay, I am going to shoot. Let's see here. Is that 6 supposed to be a 1?
That's a 0.
A 0. Okay, so that's technically like cover. So 1.
So 3, 4, 6 plus range.
6 plus range. Okay.
Yeah, because you jumped, it's +3.
If you miss bad enough, you could hit one of these.
You're what, +3 to hit him. That's 6. You're at 6 plus gunnery, which is 8.
No, he's 6 plus range.
Yeah, we're counting the gunnery.
3, 4, and then gunnery is 2.
Yeah, plus range.
Yeah.
Plus range. 6 plus range.
6 plus range.
Yeah, plus range. So, yeah. And all of your shots are either long or medium range. So they're all 10s or 8s.
I am going to shoot the large laser and the SRM-6 at you. So the
What are you shooting at?
Nova Cat's going to be the SRM. Okay.
Are you shooting again? What are you shooting at?
Yeah, what's shooting right now?
I was shooting at the Jaeger mech with my Wolverine.
Okay, what are you
I missed both though.
Okay.
I shot a large laser and an SRM-6.
Make sure to keep up on your ammo as well.
Yep.
Somebody has wind coming through their mic? Maybe Darkstar?
It's Darkstar.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Okay, I am going to
So that's going to be a total of 3 extra heat.
I'm going to destroy this turret in front of me.
Okay.
It's minimum range. I just don't know what. And what would my to hit on that be? That would be what, +1 for?
No, you're both right there. It'd just be straight up gunnery, movement, and range.
Yeah, so that'll be gunnery plus ran, which will be 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at point blank, so it's 0 on the range. So it would be a 4 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I ran, which generates 2 heat, so I can generate 23 heat before I. So I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna fire the ER, large laser, and all of my medium lasers into that turret.
Okay.
And that'll generate 1 heat.
Yes.
So hit. Everything hits.
Okay, turret's destroyed.
Yay!
Here, I'll let you have that. There you go.
Hey, how much health do turrets even have?
You don't know.
I don't know.
You hit it with everything, so at least that much.
I
hit it
for what? 28 points of damage.
You hit it with everything. Okay, just keep it at that. I didn't make them too strong.
Okay.
Okay, turret time. The 2 turrets by the power generator are going to shoot at the Wolverine. This turret's going to shoot at the Guillotine. So with the 2 medium lasers on each turret, which are being revealed as you guys are getting shot at by them. That is, let me double check here.
2 medium lasers is not insignificant.
It's also, yeah. So that's short range from this one and medium range from that one. So that's 3 plus range. Their gunnery is computer controlled, so what's a good computer controlled number? 1 or 2?
Oh, 2 is like expert pilot, so.
Okay, so we'll say 1. So 3, 4 plus range. So 6 from this turret, 4 from that turret. Closer turret first. Whoops, wrong button. So they both hit in locations 6 and 3. Each take 5 damage from the first turret. Right torso and right arm.
Okay.
Second turret is also hit and a hit. Locations 5 and 11, which will be on your left arc. So 5 is your left arm takes 5, and 11 is your right leg takes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So long range from this turret to the guillotine plus 1. So that's 1, 2, 3 plus range is 7. One of the lasers hit. In your 11, which might still dirt. On your, yeah, that dirts. On your right leg.
So that dirts.
Yep. So you're fine. And that is the end of the round. Remove your die.
Awesome. Roll initiative.
Yep, roll initiative. I sucked the ground out of the ground. That's not going to go back into place.
It's a hex egg in a hex hole. I have an idea.
Hold on, let it settle first, and then it should snap in. There it is.
I dropped its scale so it would drop in the hole, and then I just.
You guys go first. You guys go first.
All right. Yay, lovely. All right. Well, where do you want to move to?
I rolled a 12.
So. Actually, we'll go ahead and move.
You want me to move first?
Oh wait, hold on. You got
Yeah.
Wolverine. You took 20 damage. You need a PSR.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. You just roll 2d6. You just have to beat a 5.
You matched.
You got a 5.
You're good.
Stomp through some shit.
Guys, look, it's a wyvern. Oh look, there's another one.
Oh no, the pop-up defenses.
Pop up mechs, like pop up turrets.
Herbies, no. Which is basically then just a pop up.
I actually think you should move first.
That's a terrible idea.
I mean, targets of opportunity. My rookie pilot is only going to be so stupid for so long before he starts.
You really want me to move first?
Before he starts listening to his senior, because he's still a rookie. He's had training skirmishes. That's about it. But his senior is somebody who he really believes in. Oh wait, hold on. Let me roll this. His senior is somebody who he decently believes in, and is going to start listening to him very shortly.
Well, my whole thing is you're in a better position right now. If I move, they're going to be able to basically surround me. Unless if I move backwards.
Jump back behind those walls.
He has Gauss rifles.
And that level 6 is full cover.
They each have their own. They also each have their own orders.
It's right here. You can jump back to this spot.
Just go first, Guillotine. The Wolverine's going first a few times now.
Okay, I'll go first.
Pretty please.
1, 2,
3,
3,
4, 5.
4.
Turning is 1. Remember that.
That's it. Yeah. So I move 3 squares, which gets me 1 on a run. Yep. All right. That's where I'm moving to.
Wolverine turn? Or is it my turn?
That'll be Wolverine's movement. If he wants to move at all.
Actually, no. We alternate.
alternate
Mech movement. Shoot all on the same team. Wait, what is this guy's movement again? I can't remember. 5'8". Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. So he moved. Was he right here?
Yeah. So he moved 5 hexes. That's 3 on the run. Also, if you're hovering over a dice and you press a number on your keypad, it'll automatically switch it to that number.
Oh, that's very helpful. Guillotine, your turn.
Wolverine.
I'm sorry, Wolverine, your turn.
Jump back.
Are you just taunting me with that? Moving right there?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
I think he's taunting me.
He lost the initiative, so you can't DFA him, but...
Yeah, I can. He moved.
It's been 2 turns, right? Or 3
what
turns.
Do you mean?
Has it been 3 turns?
Yeah, I think it's 3 turns.
Okay.
Yeah, I can DFA a mech as long as it's already moved.
But you can't DFA unless you won initiative.
Yeah, you can't DFA unless you have 1 initiative.
Okay.
Those fuel truck movements, I'm just adding in post, ad hoc, because it's oh yeah, they would probably be moving. First of all, if they're manned, they want to get the fuck out of the way.
They want to get the fuck out of a mech fight that just kicked off.
Yeah. The fuel trucks have...
the hauler crew is still hopefully unloading our dropship like a bunch of idiots.
The fuel trucks have an explosion range of 1. Or I guess that would technically be 2, including the grid that they're in.
Through the truck. Walk through the power station, through the truck.
No, that's going to explode on me.
Hey, all right? Sacrifices must be made. And I'm not saying I'm making them. That would be 5, and that would be 7. It's 2 to step up, 2 to step down.
I'm thinking of jumping.
If he's jumping.
Oh, if you
Plus,
jump, yeah, you're just
you cannot run backwards. You have to walk speed backwards, and you cannot go backwards uphill. Even though that doesn't make any sense for a level 1 because it's just like walking up a slow hill or shallow hill.
But yeah, you could jump back there, and then that would put hard cover basically between you and the Rakshasa.
Would I Question is, from here, would I still be able to see?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, center to center, you can still fire on the power station.
Yeah, the building.
You-
So every part of the building highlights onto that grid there, no matter where I move it. So that this grid is where the building is. I mean, it's also here and here, but as long as you can see this section, you can hit it. And keep in mind,
We'll do that.
You are level 4. This is level 4. So this is a level 2 terrain that would block your line of sight to the Rakshasa and the Jägermech.
Yeah. You have hard cover to those two right now.
Yeah, you can't see the Jägermech.
It's now the Jägermech's movement.
Yeah, because that's blocking the line of sight at a level 2. Or 2 levels above.
Okay. We'll do that.
How far did you jump right here?
He jumped 5
Just
squares.
5.
Yeah.
It's a 3 jump.
Yep.
But it also generates 5 feet.
Yes.
But just you do that after you're shooting.
Yeah, I'm at 4 heat right now, though. Like, after...
Okay.
Okay. I guess that's my move.
The next move.
6, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Jägermech and the Rakshasa are both shooting at the guillotine. I believe that the Wolverine can now see the Jägermech. The turret can see the Jägermech, or the turret can see the Wolverine. That turret cannot see the Wolverine. So this will be, that's right arc from the Rakshasa, front arc from the Jägermech. And that should be 7 to there. So he's going to fire everything. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus range. So 6 on the Gauss rifles.
The Jägermech? That's 8.
No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm sorry, it is 8. I miscounted. Okay, so medium range on the Gauss rifles, which is 8. And medium range on the medium lasers, which is also 8. I'm sorry, long range, which is 10. I'm getting tired, can you tell? So 8's on the Gauss rifles. 1 hits. 10's on the medium lasers. 1 hits. Gauss rifle hit location.
Oh, no.
Center torso.
Oh, God.
Okay.
For 15 damage.
Okay.
And 5 for 5 points from the medium laser. 5 is your right leg. And the Rakshasa can torso twist, yes. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to you. So that is medium range on the LRMs, long range on the large lasers. So that's 5 plus range. So 7 on the LRMs, 9 on the large lasers. LRMs up on top, 2 on the top. Both LRMs hit. No, both LRMs hit. 1 large laser hits. LRM cluster table is a 4 on the cluster table and a 6 on the cluster table. For
4 and a 5, or 4 and a 6.
4 and a 6 for LRM 10. So that's 4 points, yeah, and 6 points. Okay. So this will be 3 hit locations. The first one is 4, the second one is 5, the last one is 1. Location 5 takes 4 points.
5 is
Right leg.
yeah, right leg. So that takes how many points, you said?
4 points.
Okay.
Location 8 takes 5 points.
Left torso.
So it takes 5 points.
Location 10 takes 1 point.
Left arm.
And for the large laser, your center torso takes 8 points. Gauss is hurt.
And I've got to make a
PSR.
PSR. Just a little PSR.
Actually,
dice.
you need to make 2 PSRs because you took 20 from the Jägermech, and you took actually hold on, 8,
13, 12
17,
from the other
18.
one.
Okay,
I
yeah,
took
you just
8
need
and 5.
you took 18. So you took 20 and 18, so you just need 1 PSR.
Set that there, just so I remember. Okay, my turn to shoot.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, you could just sit there and look pretty.
I guess, yeah. Sitting there and looking pretty is kind of my thing. So if I Alpha Strike, I would have generated 30 heat. I would generate plus 5 heat. I would go to 6 heat.
6
So
to the
lose a
power.
movement point.
6 to the power station. 8 to the turret.
Oh, me from the
10,
guillotine?
no.
Is 8.
No, I'm helping the Wolverine. Darkstar. 10, 8, and 6 is your range. And you cannot see this truck because it is behind the building.
Yep.
So it's 8 to the Jägermech.
8 to the Jägermech and
Which
11.
is long range for everything but the ER. So that'd be a plus 4 plus 2. So that'd be 6 plus 0. So it would be 6 to hit on with those, and it would be 4s to hit with the ER.
Is the ER in short range?
No, the ER is in medium range.
6,
no, so that's 6.
6.
So it'd be 8.
6 and 8s.
6s and 8s.
Yeah, you gotta get in closer range with this thing. It's kind of like a Battlemaster in that sense. You gotta get close.
I also don't. I don't have speed. I have.
Neither does the Jägermech.
Yeah, I know.
And you would tear that thing apart.
I know. I had to go fight a turret and then everything else first.
No, you didn't. Yeah, I mean, you could have gotten shot in the back by AC2s.
AC2s, yeah, that sounds lovely.
Which, yeah, so clear that through.
Point blank AC2s into the back. That's,
actually,
yeah.
they wouldn't have been able to shoot you because they were within minimum range. They would have shot at the Wolverine, but you were in line of sight between the turret and the Wolverine, so it had no shot technically. Because it was on a level 1, it is a level 1 turret, and you are level 2, and the Wolverine is also level 2, so you were blocking the line of sight within its targeting distance. Within its minimum targeting distance, so it wouldn't have been able to shoot at you.
So I'm going to unload everything on the Jägermech.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it misses with the SRMs, hits with a medium laser, hits with a medium laser, hits with a medium laser, misses with one of the medium lasers. Hey, boxcars on the ER. So I miss with the SRMs, and I miss with the with one of the lasers.
That one misses. And what was this? This one misses.
No, it's 8s to hits. This would hit.
Yes. I keep seeing this, and I don't know what the fuck I think. I think 6, and then it's like,
yeah, the symbol is a 6.
I think 6, and then I'm just like, oh, it's a 2d6 of a 6, and it's no, okay. So yeah, 3 medium lasers.
And on the ER large is going to be in your
head. No.
7.
That's center torso.
Center torso will take 8 damage.
Okay.
Then we have a 6, and an 8. So you'll take 2 medium lasers to the 6th location.
Okay.
Which is the
right torso.
What's that? right torso. So that's 10
And
damage to the right torso.
8
And then
is
to the 8 is
the left torso.
left torso. You'll take 5 damage there.
Okay, and I'll need a PSR then, so... Right there. Okay, Wolverine's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna fire the large laser into the Jaeger mech and 2 mediums into the turret. Turret's gonna be the secondary target.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 5 plus range onto the Jaeger mech, and same with the turret.
No, turret's 1 plus range. It's immobile. It gets a -4.
I'm not counting that.
Yeah, my gunnery plus the fact that I jumped, it's 5 plus range.
They're not building sized.
Yeah.
So that's why they are not a -4. They are not building sized.
That's what I mean, 5 plus range.
Yeah.
Plus the 1 for secondary target for the turret.
Yep. So it's 8 to the turret, 10 to the Jaeger.
It didn't matter what the size of it was, just the fact that it's immobile gets a -4.
No, it's
No, the size matters.
7's to hit the Jaeger.
Okay, so 7's
Medium.
on the... Okay. I mean, well, no, it's range of 10. 10, 8, 6 to the turret generator. From where
Yeah,
you are.
large laser is medium range 10.
Okay, that's... I'm just clarifying. I'm not saying anything. Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
Okay, red dice is gonna be the large laser.
Okay. Rack them up. Nice. You hit with a large laser and...
I think I hit with one of the mediums.
Yeah, one of the so the large laser was on the Jaeger, the medium laser was on the turret?
Yes.
Okay. And the large laser hit location, please. Left side arc.
Eight.
Holy shit, what is this?
8 left side arc is center torso. Nice. And that's 8 damage?
8 damage.
Did I hear somebody say, holy shit, what is this?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I just hopped in.
You're really quiet.
Yeah, I boosted you up a bit. Okay, PSR on the Jaeger. Passes.
Oh, this is a full fucking engagement.
Mm-hmm.
With some very not intelligent mercenaries versus Starport's defense.
And that is a Rakshasa. Just because I wanted it to be a fucking Rakshasa. PSR on the guillotine, please. Oh no.
Fail.
Oh no. You
No!
fall down. Okay. Mech fall location. Fall facing after fall. Okay. Roll 1d6, please.
6.
1 hex side left. Roll 1 more d6, please.
1.
Front. So you fall facing this way. Actually, I can do it like, and you fall on your face. How the fuck? Falling damage. Falling damage.
Oh no.
And he fell a level. So that's extra damage if I not skid modifier.
Ugh.
You need a seatbelt check as well Your pilot took it. Your pilot, I think, takes an injury from falling, but also needs a seatbelt check to see if he's still conscious.
What's the seat check?
Consciousness check.
So just 2d6 plus what?
So it's your. I think it's your. A 3-up. It's so you took one hit. It's a 3-up. Okay, he's still conscious. He was a little. He was really shaken up by that Gauss hit to the center torso, and it kind of threw off his equilibrium as the armor on his center torso cracked while he was returning fire himself, and it was too much for the gyros to take, causing him to stumble, and his left foot slipped off of the level, causing him to faceplant into the dirt to the left of him. I need to figure out how much damage that is. I have no fucking clue how to figure that out.
Oh no, boss, he's going into a caffeine crash.
Okay, a unit that falls from a higher level is assumed to have fallen 1 level for each inch that it fell, which is 1 level after a unit is determined to have fallen. Roll for fall facing and apply damage as normal. Players may want to place an empty hex space to determine the location of a fallen mech if they prefer not to lay a mech on its side, risk damaging the miniature in question. But how much is falling damage? I think it's 10% of your weight. But you fell an extra height.
1 point every 10 tons that the mech weighs, multiplied by the number of levels plus 1 that the mech fell. So,
What,
how many tons
damage?
of mech?
No, I take 14 damage.
Okay, so that'll be 2d6 for locations, and I guess 3d6 for groups of 5.
3d6 for location? What?
I think. Do we do it in groups of 5? Is it just like a cluster table?
It's groups of 5.
So it's like a cluster table. Okay, so you need to roll 3d6, and this will be on your front.
So an 8.
Left torso takes 5.
But falling hurt.
Next damage is 9.
Your left leg takes 5. So as your mech slides off of the hill, the left leg lands hard, damaging the armor a little bit. And what's the last one?
6.
Is right torso takes 4.
Yeah.
14 damage, right?
14.
Okay. And your mech is now prone. So that doesn't affect anybody.
For some reason this is not working anymore.
What's not working anymore? What?
The armor sheet is not working anymore.
Where are you trying to minus what now?
I'm trying to minus the 4 off the right torso and it's not going.
What was it at originally?
It was at that. It was at 17 minus 4, so it needs to be at 13.
There.
Is it working for you? Because it's not working for me.
Yeah, it's kind of finicky. You gotta make sure that... Hold on.
Mine's like, I'm looking at it and it still says 17.
Try disconnecting and I'll bring it back in.
Oh no.
Okay, Magma Mancer's in here and De Beers. Okay. A klaxon goes out from the command center. Screaming, enemy mechs on base, enemy mechs on base. The guy finally woke up.
Oh, there you go. Now it's fixed.
After hearing the loud fucking thud of a 70-ton mech falling down a level, the guy finally woke up and had his cup of joe and was like, enemy mechs on base. An alert signal has gone out to nearby units.
That doesn't sound good.
They aren't here yet. They were out on patrol. They are not here yet. You estimate you have 3 rounds before they reach the battle area. I'll say 4 rounds. He's slow. And from my original thought of what it was, yeah, I'll say 4 rounds. You have 4 rounds to disengage and exit off the map this direction, leaving behind any possible salvage. Or you have 4 rounds to force the defenders to retreat. I'll tell you right now, this is our veteran. He's not likely to retreat. This is the new guy, and he's heard stories about the Rakshasa, and he typically just doesn't want to die.
Yeah, but he's also taken 0 battle damage.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Roll initiative.
The 2 of us are both about to lose limbs.
Yeah.
I may have made this a little too hard, and I apologize.
Yeah, man. You had a 5% BV edge, and then you added 5 turrets that had dual medium lasers.
I mean, these mercenaries obviously weren't thinking things through.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Jumping out of a jump ship behind it and instantly jumping out of a jump ship behind his jump ship and instantly targeting the power generator for the base is not my idea of smart. You guys, in all honesty, could have made it out to here to take out the command building,
which has 500 health or something like that.
Nope.
Sure, it's 300.
They put more money into the power generator than the command building, and that started only with 150 health. Only. Here, talk only.
150 health. Only 6 full rounds of firing.
Well, you guys did point out the power generator. I was gonna let it be.
Okay, so it's your turn to fire.
There is another option here that you guys have not seen. One of you is somewhat close to it. Wow, what the fuck is that? What is 90 tons?
Just the counter.
95 tons. Yeah, but now I want to find out what it is. I rolled a 9 on initiative. Oh, there it is. That's what it is. Oh, look at me! I'm a Highlander.
Initiative. My initiative rolls have sucked.
I found out awesome.
Roll our initiative.
Initiative?
Yep, roll initiative. Six. You guys go first. Guillotine, you might want to try to stand up. You have to declare walking or running and what direction you are facing. But you have to make a piloting plus injuries, I think it is. So I think you need at least a 6 to stand up. I don't know.
I'll go ahead and look for
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us get a different angle on things.
Okay, standing up, make only 4 divided by a temp if using inches, 10 divided by a temp if using centimeters. Huh? That makes no fucking sense. What does that mean? Oh, movement cost table. Okay, so you just got to make your piloting check. Yeah, you got to make a piloting check to be able to stand up. And then I think I think it's saying it costs 4 movement points to stand up. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm just gonna say it's piloting skill check. Plus if you're gonna walk or run. So if you're gonna run, it'll be a 2. If you're gonna walk, it'll be a +1. I hope that's right. I hope people in the comments aren't like, no, you're fucking dumb. Well, it's my game. I don't know all the rules, but I'm trying to be absolutely fair here.
Okay, I'm gonna go do the Liao thing.
Oh god, what's the Liao thing?
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold civilians hostage.
Oh god.
Okay. So I'm running. 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 right there.
Yes.
What are you going to RP? You gotta RP this. You say over your loudspeaker.
Okay, so our goal here is to capture the starport.
Oh,
What is our goal supposed to
Take
be?
control.
worst case scenario, GTFO. Best case scenario, capture the starport.
Hmm.
What would you like to say over your loudspeaker? Do you remember the person's name?
Well, it was Countess, I think.
She's Countess.
Yeah.
Countess von Countess.
Oh, Von Countess. Okay.
Countess von.
Oh, the illustrious von Countesses.
Yes, the illustrious von Countesses. Okay, give me your RP. Come on, let's hear this. This will determine the intimidation roll.
Okay, now you guys gonna have to back off now. Now,
Please,
my job. I'm a very simple man.
no. You're gonna
Yes.
fail. You're gonna fail so
Yes.
fucking hard.
I vaporized the escape vehicle. You're gonna have to back off for my boss there, or I'm afraid the Countess is gonna be count dead. Is that her husband?
Oh my god. The vehicle powers down.
Hmm. Now, it'd be a shame if something were to happen. Now,
Okay, Rakshasa's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, putting my mech down to draw a line here.
oh, yeah, it's clearly being able to see me.
8. Actually, no, 7. I don't think I'm in your rear arc. I think I'm in your side arc. No.
Right side.
Hold on. That's rear arc. best as I can tell, that is rear arc. Yeah.
Yep. Well. Yeah.
How far did he move? 7. So that's a 3.
I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You were right here? What's your running?
8.
8. Yeah, I think you were right here because you could see the Jaeger.
Yeah, I had to rotate 1, move 1, rotate again.
No, where the hell were you? You had to be back here to see.
I was right there.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get a 3. Black 3.
Oh, black. Oh, sorry.
Okay, the rock shot also went. Give me a Darksteel. Give me an initiative roll. Just a 2d6 roll.
Okay.
Okay. Guillotine's turn. So you have to, before you try to get up, you have to declare walking and running. Running will add. I think it's running adds 2 to the difficulty to stand up, and walking adds 1.
Right, I'm gonna be running.
Okay.
So I need to hit a what?
I'll just say a 5. I don't fucking know right now. I'll just say 5.
I hit a 4.
Okay, so you tried to get up, but your hand slipped in the dirt. Yeah, your mech slipped in the dirt from the little bit of leg damage. Some armor shards were keeping you from standing up.
Wait, you declare walking or running?
He declared running.
So you can try. It's 2 movement per try, right?
Yes, that's what it is. Okay, so it's just your piloting. Okay, so it's just your piloting. So we'll say you stood. We'll say you stood up. You beat your piloting. You stood up. So running, that's 2 movement points. You're upright. You're facing this hex. I got you.
There we go. All right, so that's 2 of my movement.
Yep,
yes.
You got 4 left.
I have 3 left.
I thought your running is 6.
I have 6 heat.
Okay.
So I have 3 movement left. One,
2,
2, and 3. So I moved 1 hex to run. So I get nothing. All right. Now it's the Jaeger mech's move.
Now it is the Jaeger mech's move. Okay, you rolled a 7 on that. Yeah, okay. How do we know that you will not just hurt the Countess Von Countess once we give up?
Yeah, that's just a dishonorable doggone thing to do. Who would do such a thing?
Rolling it. Roll,
Berries.
yeah, roll 2d6.
Okay.
Ooh, good argument. I don't know how for Leo, but good argument.
Yes, we are only a sword carried in a hand. You can trust us.
Oh, almost had a 10 as well. Trying to think here. 7 to a 10, what would he say? We don't know what business you have on this planet. We Just leave. We're only a security force for our rich. We're basically babysitters, okay? She's a big child. She has a lot of money, and I mean, look, we have a Rakshasa to prove it. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Okay, with that argument, how much are we getting paid for this mission? And how much are they willing to pay over that?
That's a good idea. Conquer Spaceport 2-man lance against a security force and another thing. I mean, we're being put up against 25 million C-bills worth of mech.
The
Spaceport.
The reinforcements are getting quite close.
I was going to say, so we're up against 27 million worth of mech. I don't know if Liao. Hey, Cole, do you want to do a roll just for yourself to figure out? Did Liao know what they were sending us into?
You guys are a mercenary unit under the employ of House Liao. This is a backwater planet where you guys are here to Liao up the place.
We're here out in the fucking periphery.
No, you're on the edge of the periphery.
Edge of the periphery on a planet with a spaceport that has a 27 million plus C-bill defense garrison. Man, fuck this child.
Okay.
They write us
Are
a
we
check.
talking-
We're willing to leave now.
Yeah, is this the Liao border?
This is
this is
the Davian Liao border.
Oh, Davian. That's a bit farther away, but I'm like, we're still pretty close to Canopus.
You're near the Davian. The Rakshas is Davian. You're near the Davian Liao border. These guys know they have their back against the wall because you saw the Countess getting into her car with her armed escort. It is an armored APC, or it's like an armored truck basically, or an armored car. No visible external weapons, no visible no electronics warfare equipment. It's an armored car. You saw her getting in there, you realized you had an opportunity to take because winning this fight was going to be very hard.
Ooh. So,
what the hell just happened with the counter? The counter went up. Anyway, and you know that their reinforcements are coming. The rookie here doesn't quite fully grasp the situation that he's in, and he's still willing to take a shot at your rear armor at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 distance. 8 distance, 3, 4, 5. With everything he's got at this point. Like it'll push him into 6 heat. He's still willing to fight, so you have to try to convince the more experienced Jägermech pilot, which is why he hasn't gone yet. Jägermech pilot doesn't fucking care. He's been here a while and really hates this woman who put this rookie in a Rakshasa.
Didn't upgrade him.
Of all the
a fucking novice in a Rakshasa in his unit, stripping out some of the defense turrets that he fought to get in the first place. He's on the fence. He's ready to say, you know what, you guys take the spaceport. You know, I'm about done with this woman. Your 10 argument was really nice, but you have to kind of push him a little further. And there's a chance here that like he's so pissed off with his current employer that his mind's open to doing whatever. So
okay. So now, Mr. Man piloting the Jägermech, what's your name, sir?
Lars Jorgensen.
Lars Jorgensen. Now that is a fine name. Now you have a pretty good setup here. I'm taking it you're head of security for this whole area.
That is correct.
Now our employers are looking to add said area under their employ. Now, if you were to help us with this change of management, I am sure they would be glad to keep you on, and more than likely give you additional security forces.
I am tired of Lars Jorgensen says, I'm tired of fighting for houses. I will never ever fight for as a bannerman again. I had my
Fair
time.
enough.
I've had
Fair
my
enough.
time in House Davy, and I've had my time in House Liao. No thanks. I'm originally a Taurian myself, so these guys were just offering to pay and set us up nice and comfortably.
You're a 32-day jump from Canopus.
All right,
Six
all right,
bad days to
all right,
Canopus.
all right. HBS BattleTech, calm down.
Now, fair enough, fair enough. How do you feel about the mercenary life? Now, we have a union, as you can see. We only have 2 mechs right now. We could certainly
Use a 3rd and a 4th. Make a whole lance.
The rookie pipes up. He's like, "Sir, sir, what do I do, sir? I'm ready to shoot."
Sell that mech. You could buy a better mech and your own fucking life.
The rookie is slowly squeezing the trigger. He hasn't pulled the trigger yet, but his hands are tightening around the control yokes.
Make me kill him, isn't he?
Now, son, you're going to want to calm down there. Now, your employer, who gave you such a fine, nice mech, is right here in front of me. Now, what's the Rakshasa got, weapons-wise?
A lot. Just
Artemis LRMs.
Artemis LRMs, and
Nice.
large lasers, Artemis LRM 10s, and medium lasers, and he is ready, and a medium pulse laser, but that's out of range. He is ready to unload.
Let me see here.
To which your rear armor,
Rear armor 8 for center. So
your shit would not stand up to that too well.
Yes, but it wouldn't kill me.
No.
Okay, now, son, you may pull that trigger, and you will mess up my mech, rightly so. But it will not put me down immediately. And your employer, God rest her soul, will likely go down in flames with me.
What? What? She's dead? You killed her already? I'll fucking kill you!
Son, you pull that trigger, and she might die. You don't pull that trigger, and calm down. She'll be right as rain, most likely, depending on our employer's mood. Once they show up.
What do we do? What do we do, Lars? Oh, good roll from Lars.
Lars gonna do his fucking job.
roll another 2d6, please.
Gives him a +1, right?
Roll that
Snake
again.
eyes.
Roll that again because I saw that one roll it like a fucking top. Roll it again. 5. Lars is going to make a pretty good argument about how it really... To Lars, it really seems like you guys are in a Mexican standoff. He sees either way you guys are going to end up dead, and if he has to go find another employer, then so be it. This would be a good calling card on his resume.
His former employer get murdered because he couldn't just, not kill people. I mean, that's fine. If he's down for it, I mean, look, what's gonna happen is my man here, Darksteel's gonna pull a trigger, she's gonna fucking disappear, and then we're gonna fight our way back off this planet in a drop.
You know what?
Okay,
if we should get on this conversation.
Hold on.
Your employer.
Hold on. Hey, Tiberius, if that's your role-playing argument, he's got 2 Gauss rifles aimed at your chest. Right after watching you slip off of a ledge.
That's fine. But how many more shots is he going to be able to take from my battery of weapons? He's got 2 armor left in his core.
The Rakshas.
He might core me out. I'm going to core him too.
The kid listens to this. The kid listens to Lars. The kid listens to Lars no matter what Lars says because the kid is, he's impressionable. And he hears Lars speaking over the comms to the guillotine and gets emboldened by this current back and forth. I'm gonna say a round has passed as well.
Okay.
The Centurion is on the outskirts. So you guys need to figure out a way out of this quick. Because reinforcements are showing up. So you need to figure out what Lars wants. Lars is on the fence. You need to figure out what he wants.
Okay. So are we going to roll initiative again?
At this point, I think you guys are holding fire. If you move, it'll just all kick off. It's a powder keg right now. If you move, advance anywhere, this is a role playing.
Yeah. If Lars is unwilling to surrender at the end of that whole conversation, if he's not willing to just say, "All right, we're good, we'll be cool," if he's not willing to do that, I'm gonna unload on him.
Hold on. I'm talking to you as well. Okay. It's not that he's not willing to surrender. It's he has a cushy job right now. Okay. But he hates his employer. But he is not willing to work for our employer.
I get that. But this is the situation we're stuck in. We've got baby bitch boy who's looking to Lars for leadership. Right? It's obvious that he is a rattled motherfucker. You know what I'm gonna do? If Lars, who's clearly the person who's in charge of this situation, if Lars is like, "Nah, man, we're not cool with y'all still," if Lars is still saying like, "Nah, I'm willing to duke it out with you guys," if he's gonna finish the conversation with that, I am literally just gonna unload on him. That is my next reaction.
His resolve is fanatical.
All right, cool. He's getting shot.
Hold on. Let me try one more time. One more time.
I'm not giving him another chance. You've had 2 chances to talk to this kid. All right, we have played the card. They are now calling our bluff. If you're not going to shoot her, we need to shoot them. Okay.
Lars says, "No, hold on, Gracie. Keep your position. Don't advance any further."
Yeah. So
you assume he's talking to the Centurion pilot.
Exactly. I mean, I'm glad he wants to continue a Mexican standoff, but we do not have time. Time is not on our side. You have about enough time to get
as long
back
as this
ship.
No. If the Centurion doesn't move, we're in the same position, regardless.
There's more of the combat patrol coming back. This situation is going.
You don't know how many. You don't
very quickly.
It's House Liao. You don't know how many units the enemy has.
Exactly. It's House Liao. We have no idea how many the enemy has, except we know there's a patrol coming back.
That's the Centurion that just showed up.
Who knows? Okay, they're already outnumbering us. Do you want to get outnumbered even more? You got about enough time before the rest of that combat patrol gets back to get back on the dropship. It is 2 jumps for you to get back in the dropship. If not,
Tiberius, roll 2d6, please. No, well, that's to you. That's to you there, Darksteel.
To me, what?
That he rolled a 9 against your argument.
Very persuasive that we should not die here. We either need to run or kill. We're out of other options.
I don't think you are.
I think we absolutely are. I think this situation is getting way out of hand.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Lars, hearing this goes, hold down, Sonny. I can tell that your buddy there in Wolverine's the one in charge here. He's obviously the better pilot as well.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Well, look, you fell off a ridge. Okay, he pulled off this masterful, hop over his own dropship. Brilliant. I've never seen. I haven't seen better piloting
at a spaceport.
Hey, hold on. I haven't seen better piloting in years. What kind of reminds me of myself about 15 years ago. Let the big kids talk. Continue, Mr. Wolverine. You were saying, what are you proposing?
Now, if you do not wish to be under the employee house layout, now we're on a temporary contract ourselves. We're willing to move on after this said contract. You join with us. We take select pieces, which we say were under your jurisdiction to begin with. We load it up onto our nice dropship. Liaos get to come in, take their spaceport, and we get to leave. Aid and with anything you think is worth taking from this place.
Roll 2d6.
Okay. Gosh dang it.
Ooh, okay. Now, say we would be going with you. Now, would we be your subordinates, or are we talking possibly equal partners? Because as you can see, we got some pretty nice tech here. And Gracie, I know Gracie's been having her gripes about the Countess as well, and I'm sure we could at least convince her to let us leave without any more bloodshed or, destruction of property.
I mean,
Okay. I do a closed comms to him directly.
Okay.
Now, your friend in the Centurion, would she be wanting to come with?
It might take some convincing, but it's possible.
Okay. So seeing as you are indeed bringing bringing multiple mechs along, depending on how you can convince them, you would indeed be an equal partner. It would be up to you to decide how, or we would discuss what your employees would come under, like what pay grade they would come under. But that is negotiable. You would be an equal partner. Anyone you bring along, we would negotiate pay grade.
What kind of figures are you making right now? I'll make a 2d6. Well, what kind of figures are you looking at right now? From what I understand, I've never heard of your mercenary company, and you don't seem to be doing too well in the mercenary review and bonding kajigger.
Jesus.
Hold on.
A very new outfit.
Ooh, yeah. Your argument is not boding well right now, because your mercenary company is not known. You have an F+ rating currently.
We are brand new, and this is our first job for Liao.
So
we are learning that Liao is not a great people to work for as a mercenary company, but these are lessons learned, right? We're going to take that, we're going to build on that knowledge, and we're going to be better because of it. Now, I know he said you're going to be equal partners, but I'm going to be real talk here. Y'all got some nice gear. Those are some good mechs, all right? So here's the thing. You're probably not going to need mechs that nice, but you can probably cash out along with anything else you want to take from this spaceport, because here's the thing. Liao, they just want this spaceport under their control. And as far as I'm concerned, you turn these turrets off and pack up those mechs in our dropship, sounds like they've got this, so we get paid. Also, you've got a reason to get rid of those really expensive mechs. Get yourself something nice, maybe not so expensive. For some reason, dumb bitches pay a lot of money for those Rosalogs, like Rahasasas. Those things are terrible. But yeah, the Rocky hot sauces. Yeah, those things. I mean, you can get good money. Again, we are like not a month away from Canopus. You ever been to Canopus? Shit's great.
Roll 2d6. I want to see how convinced he is. You beat him. He's like, man, I've never been to Canopus.
All I'm saying is, look, we can all cash out and we all walk away. There's an outcome here that says everybody leaves alive and we all leave rich. We can leave alive and rich, or we're all going to come to an impasse and start shooting, and chances are a good number of people are going to die. Who knows if I die? Who knows if you die? But it certainly ain't going to be nobody dying. Did he just roll a 3?
Yeah, some interdialogue between the two garrison mechs.
I 2 a 3.
He rolled an 8. He rolled a 3.
Who rolled the 8?
He rolled an 8. He rolled a 3.
So Rookie Man is totally on board.
The Rookie Man is starting to realize that you guys aren't entirely terrible. Like he's still young enough that he has, this ego about him.
Well, we fight for money. So money and being alive. Honor, fuck honor. We fight for money.
No. Don't discard honor entirely. It has its place.
You're working for the Capellans. You have discarded 99% of your honor.
Hey, the Capellans have their own honor. Now,
and honor is fuck merc.
Hey, that would be the other ones, the other slant eyes.
I'm rolling for the Centurion as well. She's not completely convinced and is inching forward in the cover of the trees.
And has been inching forward through the woods.
Yeah, you can't see her because the line of sight's blocked. But like if she makes it, I think like here, you might.
Did I mention our
her.
ship has a sensor suite? No,
it's powered. It's powered down.
Of course, yes. So I mean, look, here we all have a decision that needs to be made right now. Who's coming with and who's gonna stay? I don't want to stay. I want to get paid and leave. Anybody else want to get paid and leave?
The Countess says, Security Chief Jorgensen, do whatever you need to do. I don't want to die. I just don't want to die. Just tell them to go away.
Do I have like a video camera, like a webcam in my mech where I can just like literally do like the shrug emoji at this head of security guy? Like, come on, man. Like, we all just want to live and get paid. Like, we can go, right? There's a solution where we all get what we want here.
Oh, that's your argument. Make it 2d6. Oh, okay. Your guy's argument's starting to sound pretty good, and I don't like having my record tarnished by actually having my employer, killed. The kid, I know the kid's on board. The kid, in a sidebar, the kid does whatever the fuck I tell him. He's gullible to a fault, but he's loyal and fanatical, and he's a pretty good mech warrior. Gracie though, you still there, Gracie? Gracie, open up your comms. No, the other button, Gracie. See what I have to work with?
Yeah, get it.
I do indeed understand.
Gracie has been rolling. Gracie has been rolling 6s and 7s this entire thing.
So she's just waffling.
She's just kind of like on the. She's completely fucking unsure about all of this. Lars likes the idea of an equal partnership. In a mercenary unit, and would like to get away from House Liao, maybe even hell, maybe even head out to Canopus, but he wants to keep his Jaeger mech, and really thinks that they should ditch the Rakshasa for something a little bit more reliable.
Other good mechs.
Other good mechs. For one Rakshasa, you can buy an awesome and spare parts. No.
Yeah, actually.
Actually, if we head over to Canopus, we could probably trade it in for a Thunderbolt and a bunch of spare parts.
Here's a good roll. Hey, Gracie. These guys are making a good argument. I think we're gonna go with them. If anything, to at least save Countess Von Countess' life. Fucking Leon can do whatever they want with the planet. I don't give a fuck anymore. We're gonna head to Canopus. You want to come with? And Gracie's like, I've never been to Canopus. Like, she's just like, she's a mouse. She's just so soft-spoken, but,
welcome to the cat planet. All right, let's go.
It's 69 days to Canopus.
9 days to Canopus. It's always 69 days to Canopus.
But the Countess is going to be okay, right? Like, she can always just buy new mechs and buy new people, and you know we're good. We won't have people following us or anything. Gracie, just get your mech on the fucking dropship. Dropship. Let's go. And you guys have successfully completed your contract of securing the spaceport for House Liao. They are actually planning a invasion of the planet Capellan style in about 2 months.
Nice. Which basically means if we want to just be a nice person, we can tell Countess Von Countess to pack up all our money and get the fuck out, because nobody likes getting invaded Capellan style.
Make a 2d6.
6.
Let's see what she rolls.
Believe me?
This is my home. I grew up here. I mean, this is my family's, chateau.
Tough titties. Tough titties.
Okay.
No problem.
No. I tell her, okay, if you want to keep your house, I would set things up in a large local area to be prepared for the Capellans. Just be ready to roll over for that.
I've never even been in an aerospace plane before. Like I barely get to leave these walls.
No, that's what I mean. Just be prepared to turn over control to the Liaos. They'll probably leave you your mansion. If you're ready to just like, oh, hello, new rulers, here's the keys.
No, they fucking won't. The
Capellans gonna put her to the fucking sword in like 5 seconds, man.
The Davians and the Merricks would. The Steiners maybe, depends on how much influence you have. The Caridans and the Capellans, fuck no.
Yeah, no, the Caridans and the Capellans would fucking slit your throats, dude.
The Caridans would decapitate. The Caridans would decapitate you as an example. The Capellans would probably send you to, one of those special camps. Yeah.
Okay, but they also do the whole thing to where you can earn citizenship. If how well does she actually
like they're gonna murder her?
How well does she actually run the spaceport?
She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
God. Yeah, dude, they're gonna murder her in like 5 seconds.
She's a cash cow.
Dude, like we can tell her that she should leave, but if she doesn't want to leave,
okay, wait,
gone.
again, Darksteel, again, I'm gonna point to that mech right there.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
That was a choice she made.
She asked for that mech specifically and paid twice its price for it.
Oh my gosh, she paid twice the price. She paid 50 million C-bills for that thing.
Yes.
Oh fuck, dude, leave her. She's beyond helping. Like, we can't help that.
She is the second wealthiest noble on the planet. Let me double check. Huh. She's the second wealthiest noble on the planet.
Yeah, come on, we're out. We're gonna melt the gold off that Rakshasa, and we're gonna live on Canopus for 9 months before we're broke. Okay, like let's just go.
Okay, we what do we beam the control coordinates for everything to our Liao guys and just take off?
Lars Jorgensen walks his mech over to the command structure and says, power down the turrets. Thank you for not firing the turrets, by the way. That would have gotten really hairy. You guys read the situation pretty well, even though you slipped up earlier and, you let some time go by before putting out the klaxon. And says, hand over the keys to the Marines on the dropship, because the dropship came with, the holding force.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
So they're
Marines with toe-along laser turrets. That's it. Like they would have gotten blasted.
Yeah, they're Liao house forces.
They would have gotten blasted away really fucking fast.
Yeah.
And the Countess Von Countess is scared for her fucking life and just doesn't want to die and just wants all the bad to go away. Gracie is hesitant to come along, but she likes Yars. Why do I keep saying Yars? Lars. She likes Lars as a commander and trusts him. The kid is fanatical but still unsure. Why do I keep
fanatically unsure? awesome.
He's fanatical in his following of Lars, but he's still unsure about what's going on because he's kind of like the Countess's pet, which is why he got the mech in the first place.
So I was going to ask you. So this Countess gives this young mech pilot a 25 million C-bill mech.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just ask the honest question: is he the cabana boy of like the security forces?
He's
like the eye candy of the security force.
You see the lake over there on the map? Yeah, he cleans that.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say he's the pool boy.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to be a Mechwarrior, and so that's why he looks up to Lars.
Lars,
bars. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So we're probably going to actually lose him on Canopus to some other rich nobility.
Oh yeah, he's like very good looking. Like he was like Holovid model good looking.
Dude, that's gonna get us like out of like F- to like solid F by the Mercenary Review Board.
Well, you were F plus.
Dude, are you telling me we could get to like D-? D-, maybe we send the eye candy to our next
it being after the Battle of Tukid, it is in the transition phase where the Wolf Dragoons are taking over. So they don't really care about looks.
Lame. This is unfun, Comstar. About to be all Blakey.
Okay, actually, if this is Wolf Dragoons, we're going to send the guy in the Jaeger mech. The Wolf Dragoons will like him, and we'll get the upgrade.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No. He's gonna send Lars to go speak to the Dragoons to barter for a better rep, is what he's saying. Because the Wolf Dragoon, the Dragoons would like him more than the snot-nosed handsome kid.
Look, I'm fully of the opinion that we are going to make orbit, cash in our contract with House Liao, which by the way is get paid. By the way, because we did our job.
Yeah, but we get paid really poorly because I rolled a 3 on how much we were making.
Oh, because we're shit tier mechs. But that's also why they sent 2 dudes to take a whole spaceport.
It's a damn near periphery planet.
Yeah, but it was a periphery planet that had like a solid mech lance of spaceport defense. Like,
again, you guys could have gotten in on the ass end of the Rakshasa and taken it out immediately if you didn't pull that stunt coming out of the dropship. Like I said, you guys. I mean, the Rakshasa was standing right here. The Rakshasa was standing here. It could have gone 3 turns before I would have been like, okay, the alarm's gonna sound because something's not right here, because the cargo crew did not find any cargo to unload, and they have to report it back in. You guys could have been out here by then, and then just nuked the ass of the Rakshasa.
That, but also look at your Jaeger mech's armor right now.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, I know.
I mean, listening to me, because there's not a lot left there.
There's not a lot there to begin with.
No, there's not a lot to begin with, and there's not a lot anymore.
See, he knows what mech he's in. That's why he's been hugging this, concrete barrier the whole time, because he knows he's got a soft mech.
We unloaded the Marine holding force for the spaceport. Now we have a bunch of open space on our dropship. Does Lars have anyone he thinks is worth hiring amongst the people here?
Bringing 3 more dude, this is do you understand how wildly successful this mission went? We dropped with 2 mechs, we're leaving with 5. Our Merc company increased by 150%.
Yeah,
this is a fantastical.
There you go.
I like it.
There's the Marines. The Marines are spewing out like lice.
Birds. Got a bird flew overhead and shit all over the map. But no, this is absolutely one of those. I see this as an absolute win. Is we dropped with 2 mechs, we blew up a turret, we left with 3 mechs, we got paid by our contractor, and our Merc company increased by 150%. Like, solidly good mission.
Can I please stop rolling 7s and 6s?
Oh, so you got an 8.
10.
Or no, a 10. What's the cash value on these mechs we just pulled out of here? Oh yeah, look, we're talking about 9.5 million for that Centurion.
Okay.
Talking about another.
Okay, Lars
11.5.
Lars speaks with Countess von Countess, and they have some back and forth there. They were negotiating pretty evenly on the table, but then the Countess made a compelling argument that she actually keeps the Rakshasa, so the Rakshasa is staying on planet. However, Lars made a decent comment to come back with 5 million C-bills.
Yay!
So kept the Rakshasa, but we got 5 million cash.
Yes.
Plus a Centurion, plus a kind of up Jaeger mech.
And all we did gain was a Cabana boy.
Yeah, hold on.
And we busted up one turret and kind of shot up a power plant.
Yeah. The kid's going with you.
Oh.
So we got
the Countess,
mechs and 5 million cash.
The Countess tried to argue to keep the Cabana boy, but that's her argument right there.
Oh no.
Well, that's because she's trying to make the argument that you should stay on a planet that's about to be invaded by Capellans.
Plus, he really likes Lars, man. He sees Lars as like his father figure because his dad went out for to go get some Solaris 7 tickets and never came back.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, this is great. So So wait, what would have been the contract price on this contract? We are an F tier merc company. We maybe got paid 100,000 C-bills for this.
I was gonna say you rolled a 3 for money.
Yeah, on our contract to we maybe got a few 100,000 C-bills for
because you are directly working with House Liao Marines military units. Rolling a 3 wherever that 3 is. Oh, well. Hey, like another 6. Jesus Christ! Can I please stop rolling 6s and 7s?
Most common roll on 2d6.
Well, yeah. You were working with House Liao military units in a House Liao dropship. So they provided the transportation. You are safeguarding their citizens because their Marines are citizens. To beachhead a planet with your 2 mechs, which you negotiated extra expenses because they didn't know what you were going into. You only had your 2 mechs. You were going originally to be paid this. I would probably estimate it about like 450,000.
Nice. So basically, we came out of this 40 times better than we thought we would.
Yeah, because she again, Rakshasa.
Dude, yeah, I know exactly.
Her and Rakshasa.
5 million in cash. 5 million in cash.
That is because of Lars, because he could not get the Rakshasa, so he's like,
that's fine. That's
fine. He spoke to the Countess and said, "Well, you're leaving this kid without a mech, and he really loves this thing. Like I hear him talking about it in his sleep, and he drools whenever he sees it. It's really kind of weird. And we're gonna need something. Plus, he's gonna be out there all on his lonesome. He's gonna be unprotected. You like the kid, right? I mean, that's why you bought him the mech, because you like the kid." And she was like, "Yeah, you're right. Okay, here's 5 million. But I'm keeping the mech because I know the mech's worth something." Who's diddling something over here?
I was gonna say, but see, the combined value
hey, look,
of the Jaeger mech is something like 20. Oh, that's all the stuff I found underneath the map.
Well, what? I mean, look, there's the guillotine. That one looks kind of ghoulish, but okay.
Look how dopey that guillotine looks. I'm gonna.
Oh, you should see the king.
Taking my cut of this job, and I'm getting a better mech.
Have you seen the king crab? The king crab's got a missile launcher in its crotch. It's over here.
Don't threaten you at a good time.
It's got a crotch launcher.
Yeah, it's got a center torso mounted LRM-15 launcher. Because that's the old school King Crab. I like the new one. It looks so much better. Yeah, I think with this you guys finished the scenario and have successfully started a Merc company.
We call it Whiskey Company.
No.
No, we don't even have a name.
We're bacon and beans.
You don't have a name. You're gonna get the okay, let's see. Some percentage between okay, you're gonna get 400,000 from House Liao. You're not gonna tell them about the 5 million. You get the Gracie Centurion and Lars's Jägermech are coming with you. And the kid. He's just
we'll get him a cicada or something.
He's just the kid.
Something.
Let me see here. Because this lady is
Catapult.
No, why did you spin like a top? Don't spin like a top. This lady is really fucking dumb and some of them, a few of the personnel from the spaceport join you, including the mech techs of the the Centurion and the Jägermech, because those are their mechs.
What? You're kidding me. This is how much better could this possibly get? This was amazing.
This lady is fucking idiot.
Wait, so basically we told these guys Capellans are going to invade this planet, and the entire like mech tech crew was like, "Oh,
not the entire crew. The lead mech tech for the Jaeger, the lead mech tech for the Centurion are coming with you because that's their mechs. Those are their mechs. Yeah, the pilots are glorified chauffeurs. The mechs belong to the technicians. Ask anybody. It's like, whose plane is this? It's the fucking technicians. So yeah, they're coming along. The kid's starting from scratch. His tech didn't really believe in him and was actually surprised the Rakshasa didn't take any damage. And I was gonna tell you guys, if you guys actually destroyed the power station, you were gonna get swamped by like a lance.
Oof.
Why?
Because there is an automated system that Lars set up, so that if power was lost at the spaceport, an emergency signal went out.
Okay.
So what you're saying is this was a resounding success across the
board. It was a very good success. Thankfully, Darksteel saw the car sitting there.
See, I saw that like near the beginning. I'm like, if things start going sour, I'm gonna walk over to either the mansion or that. I'm gonna blow up the car and like sit in front of the mansion, going, "Don't come closer."
Yeah, and some war crimes really worked. So, well. So that puts the coffers of the Bacon and Beans Merc Company at about $5.5 million.
Yeah, but you still need to do repairs, logistics, like transporting everything. Because
we probably
you completed
of repairs to do.
You completed your contract with House Liao. They're gonna drop you off at the planet you guys agreed upon beforehand, which is not in Canopus. It's still in Capellan space. And you have to keep that 5 million civils secret somehow from them, because they have, what is it, safe? Is there safe? I think.
No, it's
either mask or safe or Maskarov or something like that.
It was the mask, whatever.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna stuff that money into the empty missile bays inside our mechs. We fired off some of those.
The hole that was punched into the center of your guillotine by that Gauss slug. Yeah, that's where you're shoving the money.
That was in my center torso. My armor's my ammo stored in my torso.
But yeah, Lars.
Oh God!
Lars says
stored in my center torso. What the fuck?
Lars says first and foremost, you do have to find a mech for the kid, if need be. If need be, he's willing to downgrade to a medium mech.
Oh, see, he's cool. We'll get the kid like a cheapo. We'll get him like an Irby.
Oh no! We gotta get him something nice.
Light mech. It's only about 1.5 million C-bills. We've got about 2 million in repairs we've got to do, plus travel expenses.
Listen, armor is not that expensive. It's any internals that we took that's expensive.
We didn't blow out anything. So, I mean,
but if I were you, I would really try to keep that Jaeger.
Yeah.
Because of those two Gauss,
really
because it has those two Gauss rifles.
Yeah, no, the Gauss are worth cash money.
It is fresh. It is worth 11.5. You could probably get half that, so it would be worth like 5.25. But that would mean outfitting 2 pilots in about 10 million C-bills.
Yeah, we'll find the kid a medium.
We'll find the kid some cheapo that we can give him. But we're not gonna have much after all the repairs and everything. We're not gonna have too much.
Nope.
We're not gonna be able to go too crazy.
Nah, man, we're gonna get him something with jump jets so I can show him how to do those cool moves with the lasers.
No, that was Lars. That was like, yeah, you're a pretty good pilot. I can tell.
What is he talking about? I have all the grace and finesse of a swan.
A drunken swan.
Walk towards cliffs and take massive damage from a Gauss cannon.
Yeah, but yeah. So all of the turrets except for the AC2 turret had 8 health. So it need a large laser strike, PPC strike, 4 of the 6 SRM-6 missiles, or 2 medium lasers to destroy. The AC2 turret had 10 health.
Oh, good. So I only killed it by 2.8 times.
Yeah, you killed it. You killed it nearly 3 times over. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that thing. Yeah.
How much damage would the fuel trucks have done if I had blown one of them up?
A lot. They would have induced heat and explosion damage. If one of those things, I'll tell you right now, with the armor of the Jaeger mech, it probably would have blown half the Jaeger mech apart. Like, it would have at least lost one of its arms instantaneously, and it probably would have gone up to about half heat. I'm kind of that would kind of be left up to the rolls. But again, it only has an explosion range at 1 hex away from itself.
Pretty. Well, would you look at that? This jank ass Merc company got its job done.
I hope I didn't make it too tough or too.
The only tough parts was I felt I did do a couple moves wrong. That was me going.
My thing was, I felt like I had almost no way of closing the gap on these guys because I ran every one of my turns, and I still couldn't get out of long range with most of my weapons.
Well, catching up to this guy would have been the job of the Wolverine, and pinning him down would have been that job too. But like I said, like Lars isn't stupid about what's a good spaceport security mech. Like, he knows, like, the Gauss rifles are there so that he can be reach from any distance. And you guys are coming. I just let you guys pick whatever you wanted within reason. Like, no assault mech, because an assault, seeing an assault mech come off of a dropship immediately, he's like, oh my fucking god, we're being invaded, shoot now. So that's why I limited you guys on tonnage. Plus, with all the other shit that's in there, I also limited you guys on tonnage as well.
I did. There was no successful shoot our way out. We had to negotiate our way out.
Again, if you would have gotten behind you both could have gotten behind the Rakshasa and taken it out like almost immediately.
I mean, the Rakshasa, its very first moved from around the area of the command bunker behind the wall that I'm currently standing on.
He walked from here to there.
Yeah, he walked from there to there, and then he ran along the back line of that wall, so he had cover.
He ran along the back line of that wall because of the action of Darksteel's Wolverine.
I know, but I mean, the option is we would have taken 3 turns walking our way to the back of the fucking base, then turned around and blasted him. But that would have been cheap. That would have been not cool.
It's a well. First, you're in the house. You're in the employ of House Davian. Second, covert ops is not something often done, and it's nice to see it tried every now and then. Because people tried to blast. Like I'm also trying to like get you experienced with multiple different scenarios that you might come across in BattleTech. It's like not everything's going to be like pew pew bang bang, let's shoot them up kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
My other thought, if they still wanted to fight after I had threatened the lady, was I was going to pick up that truck and just run into the dropship with it.
You would
I'm like,
straight kidnap.
well, I'm like, she technically owns the area, so if the Liao has the owner,
yeah. The kid would have fired at you for about 2 rounds before, depending on how much Lars was involved with the guillotine. The kid would have fired off at least 2 rounds.
So can I do something just for my own amusement here, real quick?
What's that?
I roll my damage against the Jägermech and see what would have happened.
Sure.
Okay, because I would have mega fucked him up, I think. So I had ran, so that would have been 2 heat. So I need to keep it to 23.
Okay, I'll just put a stationary because I don't think he would have moved.
Yeah. All right. So I would have fired everything but the ER large laser because that would have been too much heat.
So 2, 3, plus 2 for piloting plus range. So 5 plus range.
5 plus range. And what's the range on him right now? That's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So that would have been long range on everything.
so 9s.
9s. Hit boxcars, hit, miss, boxcars would have hit. So the only thing I would have missed with is 1 medium laser.
He would need because he didn't move.
That would
so
15 damage of lasers.
Okay, so he would have needed 3 plus range. You took 2 Gauss rifles and a 3. Hold on, 3. Yeah, so you took 2 Gauss rifles and a medium laser. The Gauss rifle hit your center torso, and the other Gauss rifle hit at 6.
10 on my cluster table would have been 5 SRM2s hitting. Or 5 SRM6s hitting.
You would have taken another 15 to your center torso, which would have gone internal, which on your center torso, which, let's see, crit chance. What is up with your die?
I lost a gyro.
No crit chance.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have taken the crit. Yeah, he would have taken 5 SRM6s, which would have hit rolling for location. 9, 5, 7, 5, 7. So 2 7s, 2 5s, and a 9.
So that would have gone internal on his center torso plus wherever the lasers hit.
Yeah, so he would have taken a crit to his center torso.
Crit chance.
Why are the Flashmen marbles?
9. Is that 2?
Oh, you can't see you can't see the Flashmen?
No.
Oh no, they're Flashmen.
9, 1 critical hit. So he would take a critical hit to his center torso. What would that be?
Something important.
Okay, well, see what it is.
Upper, lower.
3.
Upper.
Okay, so he would have had an upper 1.
Fusion engine hit.
That would have hurt.
A gyro would have been worse because that instantly makes it harder for him to shoot. Fusion engine hit. He didn't.
10
He can sustain a fusion engine hit because it only adds 5 heat.
Oh, so he'd take 5 heat from that. But now he'd also take 3 lasers.
Yeah.
And so the lasers would have hit a 3, an 11, and a 10. So he would have taken a left arm, right arm.
Yeah.
And so his left arm would have gone internal. That'd be another crit.
Chance.
Chance. Okay, let me see if it would have happened. 12.
That's okay. So it blows off the arm.
Limb blown off. Roll 3 critical hit locations.
No, it blows. No, it blows off. It blows off the arm. You blew off the arm. The Gauss rifle exploded.
Yeah. So I would have lost all of my internal armor in my center torso. And he didn't crit my center torso, but I would have crit his center torso and blown off the right arm holding his Gauss rifle.
Yeah.
Holding one of his Gauss rifles.
Yeah, and not necessarily that the Gauss rifle would not have not necessarily that the Gauss rifle would have exploded, but you would have just destroyed the whole arm. So, yeah, exactly. But if you would critical hit the Gauss rifle, it would explode, and then deal damage to also the right torso, I believe, because I think that's 30 damage when it explodes.
Gauss ammo cooks off or doesn't?
Gauss ammo is inert.
Why does it have case?
Good question. That is a good question. What does it have case? Probably to keep that ammo from doing anything funky. I would think that the case would, like, whoever designed this way back when, they were probably thinking, oh, hey, they were probably just looking at, like, Gauss ammo anyway. It's just an ammo type, and it would explode, maybe. But no. Gauss ammo is inert, but the Gauss rifle, if you critical hit the Gauss rifle can explode, which would then travel to the side torso. And it could damage the ammo there, and then that's where I think the case would come into play. If I had to reason it out.
Anyway. So in that little strike, I mean, I wouldn't have generated any heat. I actually would have dissipated some. I would have been blasted in my core pretty hard by one of those Gauss rifles, but he would be not looking great. He'd have lost an arm and his core.
One fusion hit. One fusion hit and lost an arm. That's still a very capable Jaeger mech.
He's exposed structure center torso. Lost one of his 2 Gauss rifles, and his other arm is heavily damaged, and he could lose that rifle next too. I mean, the next attack he could core me and I could core him.
His arms are untouched. That's full armor on the Jaeger mech.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, is that he would have also taken to the arm that didn't get blown off. He also took 5 damage there too.
Well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that and we both would have had stabilities.
Yeah, the thing you got to look at though is that it's just not a 1v1.
Yeah, I know.
Like, sure, he's over here, but this guy has long legs, plus the turrets. So, even if the Wolverine would come back up here, these turrets would go after the Wolverine, while the Rakshasa went after the guillotine.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying, is the situation would have played out almost exactly like we told them, is not everyone's going to live out of this situation.
In all honesty, the kid probably would have lived just because of the nature of the Rakshasa.
Yeah. Well, just the fact that I'm prioritizing taking down the Jaeger mech, and so that's why he would have. I mean, look, if I didn't fire at the Jaeger mech, I'd be firing into rear arc of the Rakshasa.
No, that's the side arc.
Yep, side arc.
Side arc.
I don't know.
No, your side arc. It's really hard. It's really hard. The Jaeger is in the rear arc. You are in the side arc.
Oh.
Because the line is going this way.
Yeah. All right. Well, it would have been what, right side impact on the Rakshasa, which was basically undamaged.
Fresh. He is undamaged. He wasn't hit yet.
Yeah. So the target priority still would have been the Jaeger mech, especially with those Gauss rifles. Yeah, it probably would have been pretty bad. The Wolverine probably would have survived that next strike off of the Rakshasa, but
I would have picked
Jaeger
up
mech each other the next round.
I would have picked up the car, and then he would be shooting at my front.
Plus, you guys also have the Centurion to deal with over here, and while it's not the fastest, it can still go 6'9". And
that's the fastest anybody on the
He would have
board.
shot me in the back.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
I mean, this is my thing, is that the situation was not good for anybody. It's either we needed to get our way out of it or negotiate our way out of it.
She has an LRM-10 with Artemis as well, a forward medium laser, rear medium laser, and an LB-10X. And I think the LB-10X has, if I remember correctly, a -1 to firing when it fires a cluster shot.
I would have been right there.
And that's an 18 range. So she came in over here, went up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to there, following the road. Or actually, I'll say here if you had picked up the Countess in the car. So that's one turn, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She could have cut, or 8 and 9. She could have cut you off.
Oh, she would have moved there. I would have moved.
Surprise king crab. No.
Here, I believe. Actually, no. It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When she cleared the woods,
6,
when she
7,
cleared the
8.
woods there, she would have fired the LRM-10 Artemis at you to get your attention. And then getting this close would be the other weapons.
Yeah, but as soon as that was over, I'd be in the dropship.
I mean, you have to enter the dropship from the front of it, or actually from any of the doors, but you only have one door open right now, and that would be... Hold on. That one. So you'd have to
I would
enter
have told
from
him
this
to
side.
open the door when I was like right here.
It's going to take more than 6 seconds to open a door. Each turn, like, what is it? Each turn's like 6 seconds or something? Anyway.
It was like, yeah, something like 10.
That's a bunch of what ifs. I'm going to stop the recording here.